I love that you forgot to charge his PS5 controller. Professional! But let's see if I am live. Refresh. Gonna show me his live. Ah, there we go. Now we can share out. Post. Share. That's a share and tweet. Kumo, Kumo. I say lately he'll only wage quit, but he always makes sure to be like, guys, I'm gonna wage quit unless you, that's right, you give me more money. Then his fans always show up and give him more money, like for Returnal or for Divinity 2. But also, he hates those games. His fans know that, so does trolls. So they show up and give him more money during those games that he hates, which is hilarious. They just had to make sure they give it to him in tips.
Welcome to my very first playthrough of a game that is a racing game. That's right, a driving style racing game. I never played them, but this one looked unique enough for me to give it a go. So we are going to begin Motorstorm Apocalypse.
That's his music, dude. Don't you just love it? I just started. 2 minutes and 53 seconds ago, I just started. Michael, how you do? Let's see, who could join us to... Ooh, I do like that meme. Who here's watching Invincible? Oh, wait. Why did it make it that big? The other picture wasn't that big. Love this meme. You know it, Jefferson. WWE Reeee Champions time. God, whenever I see that meme, I'm like, oh god, that is so messed up. I love it. Hey, Cabbage, yep, we just started.
I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race. I don't know what you're talking about. I just want to race.
See anything going on in Poker Faces? And Poker Faces does not care. What about Twitter? Twitter doesn't care either. Lowe's gonna try to finish up Returnal and Near. We're moving on to Fallout New Vegas. I need you, yes you, to pay my bills. When you guys give me money, it pays my bills. Don't you understand? Not heard Thugs on the Floor yet. I'm hoping for more Heavy as the Rain. Heavy as the Rain is my favorite song. The rain is very heavy. Heavy is the rain. Yes, the rain has lots of mass and weight. And volume. See you in July. For those wondering, what actually, it's probably gonna be August to be more of the bending over and showing off 50 states. July 29th. The strict foreclosure for his condo goes through. And then, Midfirst Bank will be able to sell it. Now, it's being appraised at $90,000. My question is, if it doesn't sell for that 90, does he owe the difference? Because I've heard two different things. It's like, no, it was appraised at 90, so if it sells for 30, they can still only get him for what is above 90 that he owed. Me, Reeee, you know it, Pounder. Great name, The Pounder. Let's see, text. The Pounder. Boom, boom, boom. And he has the money to pay the, what? Yeah, 26.5 tip skull. Because it's like, no, 23,000 is like without the fees, without the lawyer and appraisal. And what was the, there's another fee and there was like $300. So instead of being 23, it might be like 26K he's got to owe, if not more. Like, holy shit. He's going to be so boned. So boned, and it's going to be hilarious when he has all that money. Oh, did I have a picture of that?
Question is, where the fuck is Jeannie Mae? She hasn't been here all day.
No, that's the notice of being served.
Jeannie Mae, and Jeannie Mae is MIA. You can't fucking find her. Oh, here she is finally. Who's gonna be ecstatic?
Here it is. Notice of judgment for strict foreclosure. Dun dun dun. Philip Bernal.
Come with me if you want to live.
Shall vest in Midfirst Bank on July 29, 2021.
Come with me. There's something you should see in front of the dinosaur. Yeah, come on, bitch. She's fucked.
Yeah.
You ain't get what's coming to you, you fucking
I hope he still gets put over barrel from all 50 states. If he makes 5K a month, dude, he makes way more than that. But my bills, the WWE Champions bill, the WWE Supercard bill, the Final Fantasy Estivus bill, the DBZ Dokkan Battle bill. BF Madness, no idea. Hey, not Chris. Jay Kramer, holla holla, how you doing? Genshin. Oh, I thought he dropped Genshin Impact so he can play more Call of Duty, which he sucks at. And then, guys, you wanted me to play more Call of Duty, but you didn't give me $200. No, not my song. That was about to be my song, but it's not. Dun dun dun.
Shotgun blast. He won't not last when he has it in the boat. Oh, it ended. I was singing. Come on. He's doing the max paid elevator music. What the hell? Who's whistling? Whistle while you work. Whistle while you die. Use in the toilet. Always flush twice.
I just heard the
That's
sound.
the end. You don't get to find out what happened? You don't get to find out? There's no ending. You just figure it out for yourself.
Nothing that happens.
What the hell?
He would lose automatically if he doesn't show up or hire.
Don't know what happened.
If he doesn't hire an attorney to represent him or go himself, he automatically loses.
$50, no ending. And so the robot Naruto blew up. The human Naruto became an emo and depressed.
I was saying, but some people are just like, they may not go after him. Which, I mean, for a bank like that, yeah. 23, 26, whatever.
Without any resolution to the plot lines. Oh yeah, they charged you $50 for no ending.
It's like, wait a minute. They jumped through hoops. They delayed whatever because of the bankruptcy. They jumped through hoops. They spent all this money to go after it. Like, why would they spend all that money, jump through all those hoops, and then not go after him? Man who represent himself in court has a fool for clients.
This manga went on for 10 years too long.
God, it's gonna be great when he has to. Guys, I was absolutely blindsided. I had no idea this was happening. Like, how do you not know this was happening?
This was a good start.
Oh, because you didn't check your mail. Oh, this is perfect. Origin of beggar on horseback. Since horses have largely died out as a form of transport, this expression is not as common as it once was. A beggar in a BMW would perhaps be more apt today. A beggar on a horseback, or BMW, is a jumped-up person who has acquired recent wealth and luxury, which he or she uses to the detriment of others. Dressed from a 16th century proverb that appears in many different wordings, but its complete form is, more or less, set a beggar on a horseback and he will ride to, or outride, the devil, meaning that such a person does not know how to use the wealth position to good purpose. DSP, anyone? Got all that money. So much money over the years, and has absolutely nothing for it.
Please, and whoever wrote this plot, you should also suck a fat one. Screw you.
The only thing I could see a divorce arc doing is if he tries to hide the wild condo in her name, or the bank accounts in her name. But since the divorce would come after the judgment, I don't think it would work. Yeah, you have to do this. You'd have to do that beforehand. Trying to hide assets in a divorce is actually a very common tactic. You'll see that with a lot of like, "Hi, I'm the CEO of this billion-dollar company. I'm about to declare bankruptcy. Oh shit! What the fuck am I gonna do?" Oh, there we go. Praise be to Midfirst Bank. Sniff Burnett. Why did the other ones not show? Anyway, Sniff Burnett. Oh my god, did I spell that right?
You could have got drunk or got a really cheap hooker to do all kinds of things to you. Instead, you bought Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Revolution. Oh,
Sniff Burnett. Anyways. But like, oh no, my company's going to declare bankruptcy. I know what I'll do. I'll get divorced. Put everything in my wife's name. They're like, what? You can't come after me for anything. I don't own anything. I don't have a penny in my name. My houses, I don't have any houses. Those are my ex-wife's name. I don't have a private jet. That's in my ex-wife's name.
I can't take it.
Car collection? I don't even have a bicycle. What makes you think I have a car collection? Oh, this 2012 article talking about my $8.2 million car collection. I lost out on the divorce. But he would have to declare bankruptcy, get all that stuff moved over to her name. I mean, declare divorce, move everything over to her name for July 29th. It's not going to happen. Yeah, but the issue with the lien on the Wakando, that's only a case of, alright, well, you sold, but you owed us 26 grand, so we get 26 grand from the profit before you get anything else. He's already said he's going to die in that house, or condo. He will die in that condo. So congratulations! You have a lien on there for 26 grand that you'll never get because he will never sell. That'd be great, Orbit Gizmo. Dark side. Boo! No, I can't do a 24-hour marathon. I'll die! Instead, I'm gonna play one of the games I've already played before for about 6 hours today. I expect you, that's right, you, to give me $24,000. Like, well, DSP, if you did a 24-hour stream, that'd be $1,000 in tips an hour. No! I'm not gonna do that! I can't! I would die! My PS5? My wife took it! And not realizing that the bankruptcy only wiped out unsecured debts, not secured debts like a Connecticut condo. Ooh, wage garnishment? Ooh. If he was a legit small business, I'm sure that'd be possible. But there's a dude that's like, oh, but went through PayPal, immediately take it out of there. What? I don't have any money in my PayPal account. Look, see? $0.00. Good question. What game is he playing today? Returnal. The real endgame of Returnal, guys. Oh, Uncle Andy brings up a great point. Discharged debt is considered taxable income. So, alright, they discharged what he owed them. Congratulations, though, $25,000 to $28,000 they owe taxes on. Let's see. Tax rate on 28 grand would be about what? 12, well. Is it only income they would charge, or also Social Security and all that? Let's just be safe. Let's do 28K times point. Yeah, let's do 20%. Guys, the reason I need $5,600 on this stream is because apparently I owe taxes on the discharge debt, guys. It's bullshit. The debt was discharged, but now I owe taxes on it.
Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning.
Oh,
How's
shit.
everyone doing today?
204.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Lee.
I hope I find you all well. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the pre-stream, I guess.
The bankruptcy wiped out 130 grand in
Today is
credit cards,
Saturday,
but not
29th,
anything that was
2021.
secured.
I am DSP, or Phil for short. Yeah, right. How do you say a longer name is shorter for something? I don't know. How's everyone doing? Is everyone doing well? Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. And hopefully you're ready for a very fun day in space, I guess we should say. A space-themed day today. Everything I'm doing is space-themed.
Space-themed, guys.
We've got Returnal on the first stream. And then we've got Mass Effect on the late stream, right? So let's talk a little bit about this, because this week
Terrible big
we're going to
squish.
see a major shift and transition in my content. I'm finally going to be finishing up 2 games that I've now been playing for many weeks, and we're going to see
Many
their
weeks because you only
conclusions.
play them
Finally,
one day a
be
week.
able to move on to new content.
If you
And
played them, no,
incidentally,
3
much
days
like
a week,
I
you'd be done with them
suspected
by now.
For June, we're going to see new stuff pop up out of nowhere that's completely unexpected. Okay?
Okay, snort.
So let's talk.
Not unexpected to you because
Today's
you looked up a
Returnal
guy.
Endgame. Today, my goal is to go through Returnal one final time, each biome beating the Sun Challenge room that's in each biome, okay? When you complete the Sun Challenge room now, you're apparently going to unlock...
So you looked up a guy. Good job.
What's called a Sun Key, all right? Each world, there's 6 biomes. You need to get 6 of these Sun Keys in these challenge rooms. And then once you've done that, then you fight the final boss again, and then apparently you get the true ending of the game. I guess you also need to go to the house again. There may be new cutscenes and new stuff going on inside of your house that is present in the biomes, okay? So,
today I want to get as far as I can. The good news is, from what people are telling me, when you get a sun key, it's permanent. When you get the sun key, you don't have to go get it again. If you die or whatever, you've got it for good. So, got to go through all these biomes. The good news here is, I will have all the abilities in the game unlocked. Being able to go underwater, run through the hazards, the grappling hook, all the things you need will already be obtained. And therefore, because of that, I'll be able to actually turbo through these stages, getting upgrades, getting everything I need to do in order to succeed.
I know, right? How does he have time to look up
yes.
guys when he should be
That's
playing
pretty
Divinity
much the
2,
point of the whole
guys?
game at this point, right?
Divinity 2 is such a good game.
Returnal is the ultimate grind game, right?
Love playing Divinity 2. But he hates it because he needs you to handhold him.
Says, check your fear, get in gear because the vampires are here. Be careful, those vampires are coming after you. Anyway, thank you for the super chat. So that's the goal today, is basically get as far as I can. Am I expecting to get through all 6 biomes and beat all 6 challenge rooms today? No. Just being honest. And in addition, you don't have to fight the bosses again, which is good. But it is going to be, obviously, tedious to get through everything again and survive and get a good build going. What I'm a little afraid of, this is me being honest with all
He hates
of you,
anything he considers a puzzle game.
Here's what I'm a little afraid of.
Which is anything that's not point and click like
I
WWE
don't
Champions.
think it's even possible to get through all 6 biomes in one run. I don't. Like, in this game, once you get a good
Others
run,
do it. Why can't you,
usually
Mr.
takes about an
Professional
hour to
Gamer?
get enough equipment or enough upgrades to get a good run going. Then when you get a good run going, right, you can usually beat a biome or two within an hour. Like, if you take a look at the last 2 streams that I did of Returnal, okay? It took me forever to beat the 3rd biome because it was kicking my ass. But then I got a good run, which took about an hour to get. Then I got through the 3rd biome to the final boss and beat it. And then within another hour, I beat the 4th biome. So it was like 3rd biome, 4th biome.
Lee, my
Yeah.
friend and I, we used to
Then
do
last
Daytona
stream,
500.
Took me about an hour to get a build.
No, it was the other
going.
one. I think Darlington,
Went to
the
the
quarter
5th
mile,
biome, beat
not
the
quarter,
5th
the half mile
biome,
track.
And then went in an hour, beat the 6th
Yeah,
biome.
we do the
beat
full
the
laps. Like,
game,
goddamn,
right?
that would take forever.
So
sit there and drink
looks like
and
it takes about
eat and just
3
go for
hours
hours.
to get through 2 biomes if you have a good run. All right.
Having an Infinite 55 in Lipsion.
So
Band World.
taking that mentality, I don't even think it's possible in a 3-hour stream like I'm.
Chris Crusader has to keep up
actually
the
get through all 6
appearance that he's a
biomes.
gamer, professional
unless I skip
gamer.
everything and I somehow luck out. I don't know how that would be possible. It seems like you need to really have a lot of time to do this all in one go. Now the good news is, like I said, apparently when
Which you
get
do
the
have
subs,
because you have nothing
okay,
else.
They're permanent unlocks. You don't have to go back and
You
do
don't have to
these
worry about a
challenges.
job or hanging out
So
with your
today, if I go
friends
through this and I
or
look
doing
at
something
the
with your
first 3
family.
sun
You
keys,
have nothing.
and that's as far as I get today. Well, then next time around, I can
If
try
not
to
banned, they
turbo
didn't carry
through,
over
get
from
started at the
Twitch,
4th biome,
but
and just work on
he
getting
banned
that sun
Derek
key, you see?
accidentally, but he banned him.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking today we'll make some good progress, and maybe one more major stream, and then maybe we'll do it. I don't know. It really depends on how things go, and I don't know how they're going to go. We got to see today.
I.e. makes
firsthand
$200 or
together
more.
How things go.
He has $200 in tips.
Go from
He'll
there.
keep playing
All
it.
right.
If he doesn't
So,
hit $200 in
today
tips,
is the absolute
goodbye,
beginning
Returnal.
of the end game of Returnal. All right? It is. The beginning of the end game of Returnal.
because
It
there's
may
so many
go well,
Dereks and Chatty
it may
just
not go
banned
so
all of
well.
them.
We'll see
Accidentally
firsthand
banned the real
what
one.
happens.
And
But
doesn't
the
know how
good
to
news is
unban them.
Returnal is going to end sooner rather than later. Likely within another couple sessions, the game will finally be completed. We'll
McDonald's
see
wouldn't hire him.
And
Could you imagine?
send-off.
It's rush hour.
And
They have
it's gonna
8
be
cars in
send-off.
line with 5 in the road trying to get
Okay.
in.
So
DSP,
that's
where the
major
f***'s
game
our
day.
fries?
Now, later tonight,
Dude,
45
you didn't show me how to
minutes
deep fry them
I'll
yet.
be playing
I don't know what I'm
Legendary
doing.
Edition.
You didn't show
And
me.
last time that I
Also, I
played,
just worked like
actually
2 hours and they
surprised
didn't pay
me
me
that
yet.
as far as
Where's
I
my
did. I
pay?
beat all of
You don't get
Novaria.
paid until the end of the
I think
week.
only thing
Dude,
left
that's
to do is
bullshit.
there's a
Where's my
couple
pay
assignments from
now?
The hot labs.
I just worked
that
2
I didn't go to
hours.
yet, and I'm probably going to do those tonight. And then we're going to head to Vermeer, which is the next major story area of the game. So we've got good progress going right now in Mass Effect. Remember, after Vermeer, I believe there's only 1 to 2 other major
about the only
story
thing he
missions
runs,
left in
USMC.
the whole game.
Can't run anything else.
I may
Especially
or may
not a
not do more
business.
side content, depending on if I feel like it. I already did the Bring Down the Skies DLC, which is the one major DLC of the game. So I definitely wanted to do that during the playthrough, which I did. But I don't know.
He needs those
I
tips.
don't know.
He really does. He needs those
any
tips
more
to
major
fix the ice
side
cream
content or
machine.
not. See, the thing is, with the side content of Mass Effect 2 and 3, the side content is usually very meaningful. If you do the missions for your crew members, for example, they become more loyal to you. You unlock more abilities for them, and it allows them to survive situations in the plot where otherwise they would not survive. In Mass
Welcome
Effect
to
1
McDonald's. How much you gonna tip me? What?
Excuse me.
I said,
In
how
Mass
much you
Effect
gonna tip
1,
me?
The plot lines
I'm trying to order my food.
don't really
Tip
have
me!
meaningful side
Tip me and I'll get you
content.
your
A lot
food,
of them,
asshole.
For example, Garrus says,
I'm just
oh,
gonna
there's a
go to
scientist
Burger
who I always
King.
wanted to catch at the Citadel. He used to do experimentation on you know, on humans.
Does
and
Walmart
aliens.
still use greeters? I
Organ
thought they got rid of
transport.
those.
It's really messed up. He's like, let's go catch this guy because he got away. So you go and you catch him, you kill him or whatever. That's it. You just get a few rewards. It's over. There's no real payoff for it. You don't get anything from Garrus for doing it. It's just there as
You don't
side
get
content, but it
rewarded,
doesn't
dude.
really
It's
have meaning.
bullshit.
In Mass
I
Effect
demand a
2 and 3,
reward,
the
right?
side
Meow.
content has meaning. In some cases, the side content of Mass Effect 2 and 3 are actually better than the main storyline stuff. Okay? So I'm debating whether or not I really want to do a lot of side content in Mass Effect 3. Excuse me, Mass Effect 1. Or if I just want to say, okay, I know it's there, but it's not very good. Let's just go through the story, beat the game, and then move on to Mass Effect 3. You see? Because remember, I'm not playing Mass Effect 2 in this Legendary Trilogy because I already beat it last year. We're going to go straight into Mass Effect 3. And in the case of Mass Effect 3, this will be interesting because I've only played it once ever when it was a new release. I never played it again, so I don't really remember much about it. I'm being honest. Like, I really remember maybe
You could have played it
2
last
major
month and you
missions.
still wouldn't
in
remember
Mass
anything
Effect
about
3.
it. Fucking goldfish. Gin's a hell of a drug.
So,
Snort.
I guess we'll see. But I'm thinking, why do all this side content if it really doesn't have much meaning in the first game? I don't know. We'll see, all right?
Exactly, John Doe. If you don't give him money, it's stupid.
Tonight, Mass Effect Legendary Edition on the late stream. Should be a good time later tonight.
Oops.
Now, I am not here tomorrow. Tomorrow is my day off from streaming, everybody.
Did you know that? It's his
Okay.
day off, guys. He needs a day off. By the way, he's broke, so he needs you. That's right, you to give him more money.
Some seltzer. Tomorrow's my day off for streaming for the week. So, I hope you all have a good day
So hopefully
tomorrow
you give me all your money.
and a safe day, and you have fun doing whatever you're doing. All right? Remember, you can always get caught up on all of my ongoing playthroughs right here on DSP Gaming on YouTube. Everything is archived here every day, and now in beautiful 1080p 60 frames per second, since I'm streaming on YouTube at a much higher bitrate now. Okay? On Monday, it's Memorial Day,
Yeah.
which is a national holiday in the United States of
Mass
America.
Effect
We
3, I
remember
played it. But I
those
played it
who
after they
served,
fixed the ending,
and
so it
in
wasn't as
particular,
bad
those
for
who've
me.
lost their lives in the line of
As
duty
was for
to protect
others.
our freedoms here in this country. Okay, I will be streaming all day. The first gameplay stream on Monday is going to be Endgame of Nier Replicant. We are currently doing the E-side run. For those who don't know, this is the exclusive new
He's archived
plotline
a dozen
that
different
was
places
added to
because
the
of
game
assholes
just
like
for
me.
this version of Nier Replicant.
And
It
DDM,
was
shout
not,
out Dark Day Miro.
present in the original Nier game or Nier Gestalt or whatever. It wasn't present in those. All right, it's only present in this new game. I'm about 2 hours into it, and what you have to do is redo the first few hours of the first parts of the game in order to get to the part where the new content is. So on Monday, after maybe a half an hour or so, we may get right into the new content. And from what I'm not understanding, it's about 2
Maybe.
to 3 hours of new content.
Bullshit.
Okay, so
It'll be like
we'll be nearing
2
the
hours
very
into the
end
stream
of
before he
the
gets
game.
anywhere because he'll be too busy
On
staring
Monday.
at chat going, give me tips.
Maybe maybe not. It depends on how things go on Monday. But again, this is good. We're fastly approaching the end of all of these playthroughs. And that's a good thing, and I'll explain why in just a moment. Okay? Alrighty then.
Ooh,
now-
Dino Nuggies taste the best.
I'm bringing up my schedule because I want to be sure that I have the full schedule available to you guys here. Alright, Monday night will be my weekly Danganronpa V3 session. On the
I'll
late
be working
stream.
Memorial Day,
We're
but I'll
heading to
be
the fourth
at
chapter.
my
I understand
job.
the game has 5 major
Nah,
chapters.
playing video
And we're
games.
heading
Although I
to
might
the
be playing
fourth
video games
chapter
too
of
when
the
I get
game.
home, but that's besides the point.
I've really enjoyed the Danganronpa streams every week. Quite frankly, I actually wished that I could play it more.
You
But I've
can,
been so
it's
busy
your
juggling so many
schedule.
games
You
recently
make it.
that I just can only play it really once a week.
It's
I guess
your
we'll see.
schedule.
All right, but
You make
Monday
it.
night, the continuation of Danganronpa.
Holy
okay? Then on
shit,
Tuesday,
so
it's
messed
a
up.
big event, everyone.
Falco, holla
On
holla.
Tuesday, June 1st, to start this month strong, it is a marathon event. It's going to be the premiere of my retro replay event, a game that you guys nominated and then voted for me to play on the Xbox One. It will be Fallout New Vegas. I'm going to re-download the game. I actually don't remember if I own the game digitally or not. If I don't, I'm pretty sure I can.
He's
get
probably
it
going to skip a
quickly.
lot of the
Some
enemy
people say
side
you can get it
quests.
on
Then he
Game
gets in.
Pass. I mean, I
Why am I
could,
so underleveled?
but I
This
guess
is
I have to
bullshit.
see
Why
how
am I
much it
having
costs.
such
It
a
only
hard
costs like
time?
10, $20.
Because you skipped
Maybe
like half the
you can
game.
Get the game outright.
Bullshit. I shouldn't
I'll
have to do
see.
the
I
side
don't
missions
remember
to
if I
get
own
leveled
the
up.
rights to the game digitally from the last time I played it in 2015. or if I used a physical disc back then.
Life is Strange. Which one? The original?
We'll see, but I do
With
own
Before
all
the Storm?
DLCs already
Ooh,
digitally.
I like Before the
They only
Storm.
were digital.
I loved all of
sold
it.
them on disc. So I'll be starting up a run of Fallout New Vegas on Tuesday. Okay? Marathon event. What that means is I'll be playing it all day long, 7+ hours of gameplay with a few
That is
breaks
not
here and
all.
there.
Yeah, with breaks. With breaks.
and
Are you kidding
It's
me?
going to be good because it's good to get a game like this. It'll be very
It's
good
not a
to
marathon.
get a good tear into it. Number one, I'm going to be.
I did a
creating my
marathon
character,
of
and you guys are gonna guide
Fire
me
Emblem Three Houses.
to
You know how long it
what
was?
kind of a run and
16
what kind of
hours.
build I want
Turns
to
out
do.
YouTube only
Because at
records
this
for
point
12
now,
and then it cuts it
I've
off.
played
So there's 4
quite
hours
a
missing.
lot
I didn't know
of
that.
Fallout New Vegas. I played.
I
it when it
did
was a new release.
16 hours
I replayed it
with like 2,
again,
maybe 3 bathroom breaks.
later on. Now,
So
I
maybe
don't
10 minutes
remember
of breaks until
I
just
had
me having to go to the
replayed it
bathroom. Mister, I'm going to be doing a
I used to
marathon. It's
play
going to
it
be
once. I
almost
actually
7
played it
hours,
once
not
on
counting
the
breaks.
release, and then I played it once in 2015, and that was
And
my
yeah,
run
he's
where I played
playing
it hardcore
Fallout New
mode,
Vegas on the original
where
Xbox.
You needed to have water
So it's gonna
and
crash
food and
a
stuff all
lot.
the time. Honestly, it didn't really add anything to the playthrough at all. It was kind of silly because the game gives you so much food and water that it didn't really limit me at all in the game. It was just kind of stupid to have to open my inventory every once in a while and do it. So I don't know if I would do that.
So
this
Fire
time
Emblem Three
around.
Houses
But
had
a lot of
no
people have
problem
different
sitting there for
ideas of what I
16
can do with
hours.
this run. Some people are saying it should be a low intelligence run. Because in this game, apparently, if you have low IQ, you have a lot of dialogue options that are just really stupid. But it's actually entertaining because it's different from the regular stuff. Some people have said maybe do a high luck run.
I don't think he liked
where
Life is
everything
Strange
based
less
on
because he
just
didn't
good
make a lot
luck.
of money off of
Some
it.
people have said, why not do a stealth or sneaking run? All right, so I don't know yet. What we may want to do is on Tuesday together live on that marathon stream, figure it out on stream. I think that would be a good thing, an interaction for us to talk it out.
Yes,
out
exactly. It's a
what we want to
DSP
do.
run. No points into intelligence, all of it
and go
into
from
luck.
there. Okay. What
Oh.
idea that a lot of people told me that I
wonder
want
if
to
you
do
could
is an
They had to find a game that has
exclusive run,
intelligence and
but I'm very
luck.
skeptical
Put
about
all
it.
your points in the
Hello,
luck and see what
Superbad Cat,
happens.
How are you? I'm skeptical about it, and here's
'Cause he's
why.
boring
Let's say I
cabbage.
do an explosives build, all right, where number one, all my explosive damage is buffed, so everything takes monster damage from explosives. But at the very same time, I need to basically find a way to make myself almost immune to it. I don't even think that exists. I think that there's a perk that makes you like 25% more resistant to explosive damage, but basically it would always be splash damage hurting me, which obviously is going to be a pain in the ass. In addition to that, I'm almost positive that at least early on,
And
in
if you
the
bring
game,
up the mid-first thing,
explosive ammo is rare.
mid-first bank
So
thing in his
how would I
chairs and
get
back.
through the
That's
first
behind the
10,
scenes. Stop
20
bringing it
hours
up, guys. I
if
don't want to talk about
can't
behind the
find
scenes.
explosives to
Ban.
use? So as much as I would like to do it, I actually don't know if it's going to be viable. Okay, I guess again. Let's wait till Tuesday. We'll talk it out together
Not wrong,
live on the
Florida
stream,
Dark.
and we'll figure out what we want
That'd be
to do
hilarious.
to make that run
I know a great Returnal
more
stream.
unique.
We're
Okay?
currently
I would love to do some of these
33
ideas,
minutes
but I
into
don't know
it
if
and
they're
no
viable.
gameplay.
Once we have people
Great
here
gameplay, though,
before the
guys.
stream, we can talk it out and figure out how to do it. Okay.
Oops.
So that's Tuesday.
Twitter.
All day long, I'll be
Where's
playing
Twitter?
Fallout New Vegas. Someone suggested, why not do the live DSP tries it of Chef Boyardee? I guess we can do that. I have the can of Chef Boyardee sitting in my pantry. I'm not excited in any way, shape, or form, but I guess we could do it.
He's going to eat a
Just as
cold
something different
can
on the
of
stream.
Chef Boyardee, isn't
Okay.
he?
Fair enough. All right. So
He's going to sit there and eat a
For the rest
cold
of this
can of Chef
coming
Boyardee.
week,
I'm
here's
calling
the
it
deal.
now.
the way I see it
Fucking
is
weirdo.
I need to finish up these games that are lingering. All right.
They linger because you refuse to play
so my
them.
focus for the coming
Just
week
play them
likely
and they'd
will
be done.
Finish up Returnal and finish up Near. All right.
They could have been done
Because
by
my
now if you actually
attitude
played
is,
them.
Once I finish those games up, all right, then I can focus on other stuff. I don't want to rush into other new stuff and start new playthroughs when I have two.
I don't think I've ever
playthroughs
ate a
that
cold
need to
can
end.
of Chef Boyardee.
So
I've
I'm
always
almost of the impression. I
cooked
was
it.
thinking about this overnight. I was almost of the impression. Okay, so maybe on Wednesday then I play Returnal again, and I try to finish Returnal like as the main stream on Wednesday. Get it over with, right?
Get
And
it
then
over
maybe
with. That's how I
Thursday,
talk about
if
games I
haven't
like
beaten
playing.
Nier yet.
Can't wait
have
to
Nier
get
as a
over,
stream, or
get
maybe
Divinity
even
2
have
Original
Nier
Sin
as the
over,
late
guys.
stream on Wednesday if there's only an hour or two left to finish. Maybe do that and finish that up, right? So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Now, once Returnal and Nier have been completed, all right, then we can look to do other stuff. Number one, we can look to maybe have a return of some games that have been out of the rotation. For example, Divinity 2. has not been in rotation now regularly for weeks. I think in the past month I played it twice. I'll be honest. It's because it's
Just
not
play
really
it.
holding my interest anymore. The game...
You were already paid to play. It doesn't matter if you're interested in it. You were already paid to play it.
Seems like it's the kind of
What
game
part
that
of
if
you
play the hell
were
out of it, maybe it's
paid
But I'm
to
not that
play
kind
it?
of content creator,
Don't
especially
you
for a game
understand?
that came out many years ago. I don't have the time to sit down and hunker down and play the shit out of it, and therefore I've literally made almost no progress, and it's not very entertaining to me. So maybe once I beat a couple of games and I free up some time in my schedule, I can play more of it and focus more on it. Maybe I can actually have it return every once in a while as a main gameplay stream. Okay? Now, in addition to that, obviously I want to focus in a little bit more on Mass Effect and try to finish up that game so I can get to Mass Effect 3, which actually, I'm actually at this point
Exactly,
now,
John Doe.
now that I'm remembering
I
Mass
really
Effect,
love this, so
I really
end it
like
now
this.
so I can enjoy it
I'm
even more.
actually
Like, no,
looking forward
fuck
to Mass
that.
Effect 3 because
I will eat
I don't think
Pop-Tarts
I'm gonna
without
have
cooking
fun
them.
with it because I've only seen it once.
Uncooked
Maybe
Pop-Tarts are
I can
delicious.
See that again because, again, only one run. I don't really remember much about it. I actually, honestly, don't even remember the party.
I'll say, I might be playing Near Automata
I really can't.
tomorrow after work. I
In
don't
my
know.
mind, I can't
Don't know what I'm
remember
doing
the
yet
characters
after
you
work
play as in the
yet,
game.
but if I don't
Yeah,
have anything going, I'll
blank
play
right
some
now.
Near Automata tomorrow.
So, anyway, I'm thinking about that, but also, for those who are not aware,
Exactly, Chris Falco.
this week,
Do the streaming, do the videos for fun. People
Starting
donate,
this
they
week,
donate, but you don't have to sit there and be like, guys,
PS Plus subscribers,
give me
Virtua Fighter
your
5
money.
Super Hyper
now,
Ultimate Redo Yakuza Edition.
or I lose my house.
That's right.
Okay,
if
don't
you're
do that.
here, Virtua
Don't follow
Fighter
DSP.
5 is being remade, or has been remade, in the Yakuza engine, meaning the graphics are massively upgraded from how the game was when it came out in like the mid to late 2000s.
I love my thumbnails of
And
DSP.
essentially, it's coming out free for PS Plus, which means this game is going to have a giant revival. Tons of people are going to be playing this game for the first time because it's going to be accessible. So I'm thinking I should play it. It would be variety for my streams. I would actually treat it as a main game and balance it with, say, Mass Effect and my ongoing retro replay playthrough of Fallout New Vegas. That would be some
what'd you
good
get, Luis?
variety, I feel, for the streams, okay?
Yeah, whatever
Now,
happened to DayZ? Didn't DayZ become PUBG?
in the month of June, there's really only two major games so far.
Oh,
that
the
I'm
big
interested
white
in.
eyes of
One
him
is
looking
Ratchet
down
and
at
Clank
you,
Rift Apart, which comes
like he's
out
about
on
to
the
step
11th.
on you.
And or is it the 13th? It's either the 11th or the 13th.
Spoopy, scary,
And the other
thumbnails
is
sending
Mario Golf,
shivers
which is
down
near
your
the end of the month.
spine.
Outside of that, there's not much else going on in the realm of new releases yet. Now, here's why I say yet. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this month, coming up, June, is going to be a ginormous month for game releases and game info.
Nice.
We've got the Summer Games Fest coming out on the 10th. E3 officially starts on the 13th. And with all of this going on, okay, all of this stuff, essentially, you're going to have so much new information coming out about new game releases, likely the entire landscape of the rest of the year will be changed.
Ooh,
We're gonna find out
cryptocurrency's
all the
crashing
different
according to
dates
Twitter.
of game releases. In addition, I actually feel
Yeah, plummeted
that
$257 for Ethereum.
there may be some
$2,600 for
surprise announcements.
Bitcoin.
There almost always is. Whenever we get
2
to this time
cents
of
for
year, there's almost
Dogecoin.
always surprise announcements of games
Damn.
that are coming out right away. Seriously, like there are some games that we've been waiting for a while now, indie games and the like, that maybe they'll just come out in the month of June. So this month's schedule may dramatically change dependent on how things go with all these game announcements and game events and things, okay? So, to give you a brief recap, today it's Returnal and Mass Effect. Monday, it's going to be Nier and Danganronpa. Tuesday, it's the premiere of my Fallout New Vegas Retro Replay. Then my focus will
You shouldn't be
trying to
playing
beat
Fallout
Returnal
until you get to
and
those other
Nier,
games beat
so we
already,
can move on to
asshole.
new stuff, namely, focusing more on Mass Effect, focusing more on Fallout New Vegas, and playing Virtua Fighter 5. In addition, I
What
may
is
bring
Scarlet
back,
Nexus? Let me look
likely
that up.
will
I don't know what
bring
that
in
is.
games like Divinity 2 again to
Scarlet
get more focus on them and get
Nexus.
progress again. And then, once the new releases hit this month, those games will
Action
take
role-playing
priority.
game.
Okay?
June 25th. What? Oh, shit, that's pretty close.
Sound good? That's really what I'm thinking.
Oh, there's waifus in
I
it.
actually
Yeah, you
feel
can't
like
play that.
when I
There's
play Virtua Fighter
waifus in
5,
it.
it may reinvigorate some people because, number one, there's going to be a renewed interest in the game, being that it's free on PS Plus, and number two, I haven't played
JRPG.
a
Ooh, I
fighting
do like
game
those.
outside of retro Street Fighter in quite some time. And I'm thinking that this may actually be quite interesting. Because the thing is, I can't play two fighting games. I can't. So it's either going to be Virtua Fighter 5 or Guilty Gear Strive. Now, Guilty Gear Strive is the
new Code Vein.
now
Oh, I
11,
loved
it's the
Code
same
Vein.
Ratchet and Clank, okay? I'm not against playing it, but if I'm starting Virtua Fighter 5 and I like it...
Hasn't he
and I wanna
done...
play
I know
Virtua
he's
Fighter
played
5
Madden a
more,
few
then
times.
likely I'm not playing Guilty Gear. It's one or the other. I feel...
Oh, but he was just like the
that Virtua
build a
Fighter
career
will be
mode,
giant
whatever,
bump
so you
in
start off as
because
quarterback
it's
and
on
just
PS
stay a quarterback,
Plus, okay?
yeah.
In fact, I'm seriously actually wondering...
Doing great,
will
Luis.
this bite
He would be
into
better
the
off
success of Guilty Gear Strive?
just
Because Guilty Gear Strive was going to be the only major
be like,
fighting game
all right,
in a long time.
the
Then
night
all of a sudden,
stream is
Virtua
this,
Fighter
the day
literally
stream
was
is
just
this.
announced and getting dropped
Beat
on
the
PS
game.
Plus.
Then be like,
I'm
all right, well,
wondering
Friday
if
night's
this is
still
gonna
Street
actually
Fighter,
cut
so you
into
had to
Guilty
change
Gear's
up a little bit,
success.
but... Like, all right, well, Nier is the day
It
stream,
may and it may not.
Replicant's
Okay,
the night
but
stream,
anyway.
or vice versa. Just
I'm excited for this. I
one
think
game
this
during the
is
day,
gonna
one
be
game
good,
during the
bring
night,
a
you
variety.
beat it. One game during the
Let's be
day,
honest.
one game during the night, beat them.
It was very dry for a long time. Then all of a sudden, a bunch of games came out in a short period.
I already
of time.
got Code
The problem
Vein.
is a lot of these games are just
Don't
repetition.
remember how much I paid for it. It's probably $20
Returnal
bucks.
is literally repetition.
Loved Code
That's
Vein.
the game. Nier, you have
Made
to
a
beat the
Zero
game 3 to
Suit
4
Samus
times to
was
see all the
amazing.
content. It's repetition. We're gonna finally get this game now. New content.
So the bitch is what I use.
repetition. So it'll be something different and interesting. We'll have more people coming to
Oh,
the
where
streams.
are
I
they?
feel, you know.
Say for my PlayStation,
So
I
it should
use
be
Turtle Beach.
a good time. All right, I'm
Where
excited.
did
I
I
hope
put
you guys
'em?
are too. So FYI,
There they are.
the
my Turtle
schedule's
Beach.
going to change. I know I put out a schedule last night on Twitter, but likely in the light of Virtua Fighter 5 and everything that I was thinking.
I
about
say
over
Scar
the
Knights
last
is
couple
anything
of
like
games this
Code
year.
Vein. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Love Code
There's
Vein.
zero chance I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. There's no point in playing it. There really isn't.
Why not?
It's a pointless DLC for fanboys of the franchise who just want to throw more money at them. It's not going to add anything. We already saw the story ending. This is not going to add anything to the story. It's just going to be a side story with Yuffie in it.
Yes!
And it's a waste of time, in my opinion.
What?
Being honest, I think that it's a way to cash in. It's not. Gonna
Yuffie
add
is one of the
anything
major
to the game at all.
characters.
It's just
The-
a way to make more money off the people who love the game. So,
Mister, I've beaten the game. Well, he's
said
said before he's beaten the game. Other times that he's never made it past this one. So how? Yuffie is part of the game. She's a ninja. She's a badass ninja. Holy shit.
Okay. Point Man says, shouldn't I wait a few days to play Virtua Fighter 5 because the server's in day one traffic? Did you not hear what I just said? The game comes out on Tuesday. I'm doing a marathon of Fallout New Vegas on Tuesday. On Wednesday, I'm probably focusing
Mitch, how's it
I'm actually not
going?
going to be playing Virtua Fighter 5 until Returnal and or Nier are complete. So maybe later in the week. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm not playing it on launch day. I'm going to give it a couple days.
Hala Luna for the sub.
Okay.
But holy shit, Yuffie or Yuffie, however you want to pronounce it.
All right, so I hope this all
She's a
sounds
major
good to all of
character.
you.
They'd be like,
Right.
oh, they got
Yeah.
Vincent
All right.
coming out. Oh, that's stupid. I don't care about Vincent. He's not a major character.
I want to say
Yes,
thanks
he
for a
is.
great
Vincent's
May.
one of my
It's starting
favorites.
to end May now. And I want to say this month was
And that's the other
very
thing. It's a free
tumultuous,
upgrade.
folks. Let's be
If you
honest.
paid for the PS4
Holy
version
crap,
of
anyone-
Final Fantasy
anyone
VII
can see
Remake,
just like a month and a half
you get to
ago,
integrate for free.
would you have predicted
You get to integrate for free.
that I would be streaming full time on YouTube? Really? Like, I don't think any of us saw this happening. But it's weird how life works, right? It is. It's very weird how life works. And circumstances happen in a certain way to line things up and have certain things happen.
Yeah, and every story's going to
And at
connect
this
to the main
point,
story. What the hell is he
I'm
talking
just kind
about?
of like, well, it is what it is, right? It is what it is. And
Second
I
jab.
that you guys are enjoying the streams on YouTube. I know that there's a lot of changes. The good news is this
People, that's
week
great. I don't have to wear a mask
implemented
at
a lot
work
of things
anymore.
that I feel have improved the
Good
quality
point.
of the
Yuffie's
streams,
a
okay.
waifu,
Nightbot,
so he
I
can't
actually
play
got
her.
Nightbot working as it was.
So if you
working
got the
over
Final
on
Fantasy
Twitch,
VII Remake
meaning
with the
with
PlayStation
timeouts
Plus,
for
so you got it
things
for
like
free,
spamming
you
emotes
don't get to
and
integrate
shit
for
like
free
that.
on the PS5.
Okay.
But if you paid for it on the PS4, you
Really?
get to integrate
This
for free.
says George became a member. What on earth? George became a member? It didn't pop up in the stream chat. Well, thank you, George, for becoming a channel member. Why didn't it pop up in the stream chat? You guys see that, right? It never popped up?
Wow, dude,
What
you
the
don't know how to run
heck?
your own OBS.
Did you guys see anything pop up to say that George became a member? That's weird.
Yeah, he's never
I'm kind of
made it past this point of
right
Final
now. I
Fantasy
don't know
VII.
why we
He
wouldn't
doesn't know
see a
that
pop-up
Yuffie is a major
for it,
character.
but it wouldn't have shown up in the chat. Does it matter? Yes, it does, because we want to make
Yeah, I
sure
heard what
everything's
happened to
working.
LSB. He got taken down by a Super
Right.
Hound. For now. Have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully, gets it
I want to
back.
make sure everything's working properly. That's weird, man.
I was like, I found
I
Fantasy
don't know.
7 on
I'm
the
very
PlayStation 1.
confused right
I
now.
saw
We
the
got a
disc
pop-up to
somewhere.
say,
And I got on the
"Welcome,
PS2
George, to
and
the
3
membership."
and
Thank
4.
you if that's legit, but why did it not appear on
Yep, we
the
got to
screen?
shut down the whole
That's
stream to
very
figure
odd,
out
because that's how I
why
usually shout it out.
memberships
Usually
aren't
push the
popping
chat
up,
first.
dude.
Well, that's
Membership
very
didn't
odd.
pop out. We
Guess
gotta
I'll
stop
look
the
into
stream,
this and figure
guys.
this out, huh? Anyway, that being said, so number one, I tried to make this chat on YouTube like the one on Twitch. I now have Nightbot.
You mean made it auto ban
moderating it
everyone?
with the same settings as Twitch, meaning you could use a certain amount of caps and it's okay. You could use a certain amount of emotes and it's okay. Originally, Nightbot had been like incredibly strict, which I thought was bad, and some people were actually messaging me saying, "Dude, I'm typing like one sentence with 2 emotes and I'm getting timed out. This is ridiculous." So I changed it to be all the settings now for Twitch, so the Nightbot should be a lot better.
Of course, it's not counting super chats. It
And
doesn't get
as you
those
guys
right.
have
Meow.
seen,
If it doesn't get it right, meow, it doesn't count.
we now have the ability to have pop-ups for things that happen on YouTube.
It's not just with
If you
money.
become a channel member,
This is a dude that legit.
paid sub over
Guys,
Twitch, so if you
I
become
get
a
paid
channel
on the
member here,
15th, but all my bills before
you
the
get
15th.
access to
Well,
emotes,
DSP, you literally
get
call
a
the company to be like,
color
hey,
badge, your
change
name
my
changes
pay date to
color
the
in
20th,
chat,
because I
and
get paid on the
you get a
15th.
thank you pop-up
That way I have the money in my
live
bank account.
Okay.
No, it won't take
If you
effect until
super chat,
next month. It doesn't
a
help me.
super sticker.
Meow.
You'll also
So we
get
never
a
did it.
pop-up thank you on the screen.
And that was
So
be
that's good that I got those
Super
implemented.
Hound
Now, it does
took down his
look a
channel so he
bit
can't
wonky,
get monetized anymore.
right? It does look a bit
For
wonky.
now. Hopefully he's able to
Sadly,
reverse it, I'm hoping.
it looks to me like it's delayed in a big way. Like, for example, I'll see someone,
So hopefully LSB is able
do a
to fight it
super
and get
chat.
it back.
I'll shout the whole super chat out already, and then like 30, 40 seconds later, the pop-up will come up on the screen. I looked into it. It doesn't look like it has anything to do with me. It has to do with YouTube's API. I guess their interface is delayed.
No, it doesn't.
And
You're an idiot.
sadly, doesn't send out the data.
I get a
fast
super
enough
chat,
to really
shows up
catch
right
it
then
for
and
a
there.
pop-up. Thank you. And I'm not surprised at this because many years ago, I used to stream on YouTube before I went to Twitch. And when I did, I used to actually have this stream be embedded in my website. And I had this programming code on my main page of my website that when the stream went live, it would catch the stream and
Yeah, like they went after
broadcast it on
LSB
my website.
after he was
But
done with a
sometimes
lot of
the
that stuff.
API was so slow that it would take 5 to 10 minutes to actually work.
Like, you
Just
know what
think
any of
about
that
I turn on my
means.
stream, but YouTube doesn't tell anyone who's listening that it's playing for 5 to 10 minutes. That's a monster delay. Now, keep in mind, that was a long time ago. That was the years of 2014 to 2016.
Tipster had no idea what he was talking about. I don't know why Tipster even made a video.
So-
He had no idea what he was talking about.
Maybe things have changed, but it just seems to be the pop-ups are kind of delayed. Actually, this one was fast. So shout out to LP101. They just did a super chat, and the pop-up actually came up within 10 seconds. So that's the fastest one I've actually seen so far. So anyway,
Super Hound is
LP101 did
apparently a
super chat and said the
pedophile
following.
in Australia.
Will you be playing
According
Mass
to what,
Effect 2?
Kiwi Farms
The gameplay
found.
overall is better. Will you ever go back to Star Wars: The Old Republic? I actually played Mass Effect 2 a year ago, before this Legendary Edition collection was even announced. I replayed it because it had been so long. I'd never replayed the game since my original run when the game was a new release. And
It was good until we had a little issue at the end,
I was
but
everyone says it's the
that
best one. I want to go back
seems
and
to be
play it.
a
I did.
argument
And
about
then,
the
of course, then they
rules
announced
and
the
what.
freaking Legendary Edition.
Kind
collection.
of like
Well, sucks that I
play
didn't
Magic the
play
Gathering
it
where it's
in
like,
different
oh,
ways.
when you
So, no,
tap,
I'm not gonna be
it does
playing
this.
Mass Effect 2 simply because I just played
So you
it a
tap
year
and it
ago.
does, and it's like, wait, but this
But
gets
I won't play
activated.
Mass Effect 3, as
when
I
it
said,
taps,
we
like-
Mass Effect 1,
But
and
has
Mass
that-
Effect 3.
God, what was it? It
will
was
be going into
Fred had
the
a
mix
squirrel
here.
deck.
Okay.
And something like you had to tap, but I couldn't
Fair
play
enough.
a card until
Okay.
something tapped.
All right, so ladies and
But I
gentlemen,
couldn't. But he's like, no, you can't count it because it says
thank
this.
you
But it
for
says right here
May.
until it's
It
tapped.
was a
Like, it was
tumultuous
stupid.
month moving from Twitch to YouTube. The good news
Heck.
is
Goddamn Door King.
you guys have supported the move. In general, I've seen a lot of people who were watching my stuff over on Twitch come over here to YouTube. You know, a lot of supportive people as well. The support for the streams, the memberships, super chats, and tipping during the streams has been good. I have no complaints whatsoever. Thank you.
Great
for
Fox,
that
I'll
support.
holla for the
You've kept
sub.
me going. I really appreciate the fact that you've kept me going during this tumultuous time. Here's the deal. All right? You guys have been supportive. It's now been about 2 weeks
You can give people money and
Since
still be
I
an
moved
asshole.
from YouTube to Twitch. Excuse me. Wow, that was completely backwards. It's been about 2
Cyberpunk.
weeks since I moved from Twitch to YouTube for my streams. All right?
I still want to play
And-
Cyberpunk on PC, but Heard they still haven't really patched up
You've been
yet.
supportive. However, the way that this works is that basically YouTube tallies up all the income you made on your channel for the month. So that includes 3 things: ad revenue on the videos and streams, memberships, and the super chats. It tallies all those up at the end of the month,
Another
and then they
sub.
actually pay me for all of that.
Getting a lot of subs.
Usually around the 21st of the month. Sometimes it's a few days later. Sometimes it's I've seen it upwards of like the 23rd. Sometimes I'll get paid for it. So that's good. That means everything that's happened this month.
No, there's no way I
I'll
got
get
that many
paid for
subs all
basically
right in a row.
in late June. All right,
Don't
that's
tell
the
me
good
I'm
news.
screwing up.
And it should now, moving forward, be consistent where we'll have enough support where I should be all right. I feel I'll be all right. Even though, yes, there'll be initially
Yeah, it's
gonna
gonna
less
be
because
all
I- you know,
right.
right now we only have 140 members. Over on Twitch, I had 900. Obviously, there's a disparity there.
You didn't have
right?
900
let's not be
members.
silly.
You
Of
had
course, there's a
300 plus
disparity there.
600 gifted subs, you asshole.
But I feel that over time,
600 gifted
by the way,
subs.
Madara's got, I don't know what's going
time.
on. Madara's God is telling me that the stream is lagging for him. I've actually heard the opposite, Madara. I've heard from most people the streams don't lag for them. So I don't know why the stream is lagging for you.
Yeah, and
at
Sydney
all.
thinks Yuffie isn't important. Like,
Most
she's
people
part of
have
the
told me that
game.
the actual connections are much better for them since I've moved from Twitch to YouTube. And if the stream quality, you know, if it is buffering, have you tried lowering the quality? If that didn't work, that sounds to me like a YouTube server issue.
There's no exclusivity requirement on
whatever
YouTube,
server you're
so
connecting to watch
he can do both
is
at
a
the same
shitty
time,
server.
but he won't because it's too hard,
And that
dude.
sucks. Obviously, that's stupid. I don't know why it's doing that. Some people are saying right now I have 0 lag. I don't know what's going on.
You
Why
cannot
it's
give
not-
subs or memberships. The Pounder just
That
subbed.
sucks.
Hey, Pounder.
Yep. Somebody's
How to the
perfect for me.
pub.
Yeah, here you go. Lord of Noodles.
Cabbage, welcome to the Good Times, member.
Too often.
Check out the emotes.
So I apologize, Madara. I don't know what's going on, man. Anyway, continuing on. So basically, here's the deal. I don't get paid by YouTube until late June. When I get paid by YouTube, hopefully things will be good. But between now and late June, the only income I'm bringing in is via tips from you guys. All right? That's why the
The
tips
only
goal is
income
still what it
bullshit.
is. You notice I haven't lowered the tips goal back to what it used to be.
And you
because
won't because
I
you're a
can't do
bitch.
that until I start bringing in YouTube income on the regular. Once I do, then I can go
You
back
can't
to how
tip?
it was
Oh, well,
on
I don't know
Twitch
if I'm
and
going to
I
allow
can
you
do
then.
that.
Terrible.
But we got to get there.
Adachi.
Okay? So for the next few weeks, I am solely reliant on tips from you guys. Okay?
But you just got paid from
If
YouTube.
guys
And
want
you...
the streams with tips, I would
Goddamn.
greatly appreciate it.
Big
There are
squish.
many
Holla
ways you can tip
holla.
me. Notably, the easiest ways would be to check the video description here or the stream description. It'll have a link right there to my Stream Elements page where you can tip me. Or if you just
Well, you can tip
type
me, give me all your
exclamation
money.
point Tip into the stream chat and wait a second, Nightbot will actually post up the link there as well by which you could tip me. All right? We have certain rewards.
Terrible, Robert. Yes, slurring
In
is worse for
effect.
the gin.
All right. No, if we hit $50 in tips today, I'll put on the Gunner glasses. If we raise $100 in tips, I'll put on a vest. Now, yesterday, I wore the red vest and I wore the denim vest. Previous to that, I wore
Who's the DLC? Nice.
the camo vest and
Damn it, I missed.
the platinum vest. So maybe today we'll do beige or something. What shirt am I wearing? Oh, I'm wearing a dark blue shirt,
Spooky
so beige would actually
Ghost.
stand out very well today. We'll talk about it, obviously. If we hit $100 in tips today, we'll talk about it and we'll figure out what vest, all right? Now,
Figure out what
my
vest,
goal
guys,
is to hit
if I hit the
$200,
goal.
All right? I hope we can. Because that would help out tremendously.
Burp.
Tomorrow's my day off. Tomorrow I'm doing things such as...
Tomorrow's the
grocery
day
shopping
off.
and
Hint,
the like.
hint.
So that's exactly what tips are paying for right now. Coming up this week, I got a lot of bills.
There's not
that I'm gonna have
enough
to pay.
memberships in the world to be able to get a
If you
job.
support the stream, you like the content, you want to say
Jake
thanks, please
Hudson.
continue.
Hey,
Please
Jake.
tip me
How's
if
it
you can.
going?
Now listen, I appreciate people who become members. I appreciate the super chats. All those things are helping me in the long term.
God damn it, I
In the
did go
short
up
term,
4
I
subs.
directly
Nice.
need your help with tips, so please.
I need your help with
continue to tip.
tips. The only thing that
the way
matters,
you
guys,
have
is
been, I mean,
tips.
it's been great, right?
Tips.
Thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. All right.
Show.
Good stuff. Fair enough.
Isaac, how's it going?
Swaggin's having an issue typing Madara in the stream chat. Pretty funny. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, lots of gaming news to talk about
Get a
this
day
morning.
glow orange work vest. That'd be
No,
hilarious.
There's actually no gaming news to talk about this morning. You know, we've been talking about gaming news for a very long time. this last week actually. And
Tips through Spice Works Twitch.
Information and everything.
I mean, if he's on there, I guess that would make
You
sense.
know, Far Cry 6 is now coming out in October. A remake of Sonic Colors is coming out in September. You know, all this different stuff. But
Oh my god, he's drinking tips.
there's no news today. Pretty much
No
you know,
news today, guys, so I'm going to keep
we're gonna
talking
get a ton of
anyways.
gaming news, let's face it, coming up soon. We're going to have Summer Games Fest. We're going to have E3. So we're not going to have news
He's drinking
every
tons
day,
of toilet
but we
juice.
are going to be likely getting a ridiculous amount of news soon.
Falco, send it to
Okay.
me on Twitter.
Just
Because
not
if you
today.
try to post
Today I'm looking and I really don't
links,
see
I don't think they
any
go
news
through.
on
But if you send me a link, I can
So-
post it.
Just keep that short, all right? Fuego has just done a super chat and says, honestly, this is better. I couldn't stand 720p uploads. At least here you could do 1080p. All right. I will now speak freely. All right?
Uh-oh. He's gonna
was
speak freely.
pissed off
Speaking
when I got
freely,
the
run!
PS5 and I was limited to doing 720p video. I was very upset. I didn't want to say anything because I basically wanted to let you. I wanted to act like it was okay for me to be doing that. When in my personal take was it was not. My personal feelings were that if I'm buying a console, a $600 console, next gen console, I'm playing all of these new games exclusive to the console and or the better version on that console, right? And they all look amazing to me. I'm playing them and they look gorgeous, 60 frames per second, 1080p, gorgeous visuals. But I'm forced to record and broadcast at 720p because Twitch in 2020 and 2021, Twitch still thinks 6,500 kilobits per second is an acceptable broadcasting bandwidth. They are wrong. Wrong. I mean,
God, look at that
incredibly
lopsided
outdated
mouth.
What they do over there.
Oh, you mean I
can't
have to stay
believe
on
that
here
they
because
still
I
have
was
those kind
expecting
of
that.
crazy limitations
His mouth is so
on
lopsided. Like, what the
broadcasting because
hell?
they're not good. That's terrible. We are in
No problem,
the next
Pizzagate.
gen of gaming, right? Next gen consoles that can do up to 4K resolution, and they think you can broadcast at 6,500 kilobits per second and put out a good stream. Wrong. And I hate to say it.
Burn the
sadly,
bridge while
they
he's
have
still on it.
preferential treatment over
Exactly, stroke face.
they let certain people stream at a better bitrate and never say
Hey,
anything.
Falco
while
sent
most
me a
people
link.
have
I
to
wonder what
stream
it
at a
goes
lower bitrate, which
to.
is not fair. I've always hated that about Twitch. It was that was the actual
Starting at
reason
5
I
p.m.
left
Eastern.
Twitch
All right.
in
Let me post in
2014
chat.
to come stream on YouTube for 2 years.
And
Because
there
YouTube
we go.
had no
Show.
limitations on the quality, while Twitch had massive limitations on the quality.
He
The
won't
only
admit it, but he
reason
most likely had
that I
a
moved
mini
back to
stroke.
Twitch is because I was going to become a full-time streamer, and at the time, YouTube didn't have many or any monetization options for their streams. So I had to go where the money was, essentially, where people would support the streams, okay?
Salt. I can taste the salt.
But now things have changed. Now YouTube changed everything for the better in regards to that. And now I can stream at 1080p 60 frames here, and you guys are
240p
now
camera.
seeing what I've been seeing all along on the PS5.
Like, I updated my
You're seeing
camera
the full
because
frame rate.
no, I
You're
want to look
seeing
better, but then
the
it's
full
like,
resolution. This
yeah,
is
but
what
when
I've
I'm using the
experienced
green
on
screen, I gotta use the bright
console,
lights, and that's
I've been blown
bright
away.
as shit.
I think the console is outstanding. Some of the games I played on here look so much better, right?
Got so
And
many messages deleted in this chat right now.
I really enjoyed it, quite frankly. I'm very pleased
Hey.
with the PS5 so far. I really don't have many or any complaints about the console
Slow
at all.
mode is on.
But I'm happy now that I can show you the same experience that I'm getting. I was upset.
Yes, Twitch is now the
that I
worst
was
place ever
forced
until he goes crawling
to
back next
broadcast
year.
and record at 720p
When he applies
in
for his
order to put out
partnership
60
in
frames per second videos
April
on Twitch. It was
of
stupid.
next year.
And they are behind the 8 ball on that. They're the premier.
Actually, I don't think he's lost any
streaming site,
income.
And they limit
Yet.
your bandwidth to something that is not even reasonable.
Because he's made over
for them on
$17,000
consoles. That's
just in
not
tips.
acceptable. Well, here's my real question, okay?
Down from the rafters, just a scrub. Holla, holla.
Here's
down
my
from
real
the
question about
rafters.
Twitch. Where's all the money going? Because they're making money hand over fist over there. They've got people in the affiliates program, people in the partner program. They're taking giant cuts of every single subscription. They're making money hand over fist.
They're not
on
taking
single
giant cuts
bits.
every single sub.
Where is that money going?
They take less than
Exactly.
half. Ooh,
I don't know.
Shout out to James Les
Exactly.
Express
Where the
Lane. I
money's
love
going.
it.
Because they haven't really improved that site in a very
I
long
love
time.
you,
When I
boo.
first
Hey,
went over
down.
there, they were making monster improvements. They actually implemented things such as extensions to the streams, and they were doing all these things to actively improve the site. And then all of a sudden, in the last few years, it just stopped. And it's like they're a money.
Maybe he's gonna be
sink. They
40
suck
years
all the money
old.
in, but where is it going? It's not going. It's not being
Applying for his
reinvested
partnership,
into the site,
dude.
Because what has improved over the last few years? Nothing. In fact, you could argue the site's gotten worse. Now there's rampant DMCA issues, takedowns for false claims constantly.
Yeah, where's his
you know,
money
all
going
kinds of
to?
shit, and nothing has been
WWE
improved at all.
champions.
What the hell did... Oh, we added a bunch of tags, so now when you stream, you could say that, you know, you're a certain classification of gamer. Now, for some people, maybe that's important. All right, some people, when they broadcast on Twitch, they want to say, okay, I'm a disabled gamer, and I want people to know that I'm putting out unique content. Oh, I'm part of the LGBT.
Might be a little bit longer than
community.
6 months
I'm a
because he
very
can't apply for
inclusive
partnership until
streamer,
April.
And everyone's welcome.
By April, he'll be like, guys,
That's fun.
I just not realized Twitch is
That's
actually
not
really
the point
good.
of streaming on Twitch, though. The point of streaming on Twitch is sharing gameplay. So if you can't even share gameplay at a good quality because they limit your
As he's got a
streaming
partner, he's
quality
made so much
to
in tips,
6,500 kilobits
but
per
he's still
second,
broke.
I don't care how many fucking tags you add to the site. Improve the goddamn site first, and then add these other silly little things that they think are improvements later as a way of saying, okay, we're good now, let's start doing other things. They're ignoring the primary things you need to succeed as a streamer and not improving them, and instead they're doing these little things here and there and pretending like they're giant accomplishments. They actually had, I'm not even kidding you, they had a giant press release saying, today we added 100 tags to our site. You added 100 words that you could put in the fucking tags of a stream, and you think that's a big deal. How about you actually improve the fucking quality of the streams? It's ridiculous to me. And that's it. Like, I've gotten pissed off over the last few years with Twitch because it just seems like they completely changed their attitude and their mentality, and everything they were doing over there seems to be focused in the wrong areas. How can you... This is the next gen of gaming. Everyone wants a PS5. Everyone wants an Xbox Series X. Everyone's gaming at a higher quality. They have not improved their site at all to adjust for that or prepare for that. They don't care about it.
Or you just don't know how to
What
do
do they
it.
care about? Making money on subs and cheers.
Wow, they only care about
From
making
all the
money?
places.
This
You
coming
know
from
what I'm
DSP,
talking
are
about
you
when I say
shitting
that,
me?
Right?
They only care about
So,
making
that's what they care
money.
about. That's pretty much showing that company is heading in the wrong direction.
He'll have a fundraiser, but
and
won't be
it's
for
destined
Memphis
to
Bank,
fail.
it'll be for
I'm
something
sorry,
mysterious,
but they
guys, I
are
can't tell you about
setting
behind the
themselves up for failure.
scenes.
Not that I think that they're ever going to go out of business or whatever. They're backed
Holy
by Amazon,
shit.
one of the most profitable companies in the world.
They
So
only
just
care
like
about the
YouTube,
money.
It's backed by Google. Twitch is not just going to fail and go away. But certainly they are headed the wrong direction.
And mind you, it's been, what, a month since he got booted, and
It
he's
is what
still
it is.
bitching about Twitch?
I'm upset that I was playing PS5 now for what? It came out in November, so November, December, January, February, March, April, May. You know, how many months? 6, 7 months here? And I couldn't show you guys what I was actually playing. I had to nerf it all and look like pixely shit because of their bitrate sucks ass. Okay? So anyway, it is what it is. But I'm happy here on YouTube with
Mister,
this
I
new
used to
quality.
play old school
I'm glad you guys
games,
can now
but
see
you're
the same
that hyped
quality
up about
I'm getting
graphics,
on my
huh?
TV. You guys are seeing on the streams. If anything, I'm just a little... I wish I had come over here sooner, because then you would have been able to see Resident Evil 8 in 1080p. And instead, it was like basically the last major playthrough I did for Twitch in 720p, and it was fun, don't get me wrong. I liked it.
Anyway, give me all your money.
The visuals were definitely... You guys didn't see how good that game looks, you know, and that sucks. So...
He has no idea that
Alright.
YouTube's owned by Google.
Shout outs for tipping.
Why
We
would
have
he?
Snow Carl, who tipped
Doesn't affect
$1.30.
his paycheck, dude.
He says, "I'm busy in real life right now. I haven't been able to watch much. I would love to catch up watching highlights. But of course, the people who make highlights on your videos are trolls and haters. You think we could start up a DSP endorsed run fan alternative for fans? That would be up to someone to do if someone were interested in doing that. Like, oh, I want to do DSP highlights for DSP or whatever.
They would have to make
that
it
are
and then send it to
positive
me, and then I
highlights,
get
not
all
just-
the money.
Oh, make fun of Phil constantly and tear into him. I mean, I would.
That's
I would
literally
be
what he
for
wants. He wants
that.
someone to make the highlight
but, you know,
videos,
no one's really
send them
stepped
to
up. Back
him,
in the day, people
have him
used to do
upload the
that all
videos to his
You could
channel,
actually find
and then make all the money
compilations
off of it, and not
that
give the
people used
person
to
a
make
cut of
like
any of
content
it.
back in the day, and they were like the funniest moments. And
Yes,
the
the
best
video
parts
made
was
like
when you were
$30,
and then, of course, they all
but
became
that's
negative
my
and tried to
money.
play
It's
because
my
it's
channel.
drama
I'll give
and
you a shout
toxicity
out. Doesn't give him a
that
shout out.
sadly YouTube tends to promote over positive content. The
Yes, he
drama
won't give him
content, the
shit.
hateful, spiteful, toxic content ends up getting promoted on YouTube over the actual original positive content.
Positive. What is
So-
positive about anything you do?
I hope that will change, but you know, I'm not a stupid, ignorant person. I know how it works. If
You are a
someone ever
stupid,
wanted to
ignorant
do
person. What the fuck are you talking about?
stuff like that, go for it. Let me know. All right. So Carl tipped another $1.30 and says, "Why isn't there a biggest super chat or last super chat on the leaderboards? Seems like it would be pertinent." Well, there's two reasons.
Because they don't get that money right away.
The
How
first
many times do I
reason is because
explain
I can't do
this?
biggest super chat because I don't know the value of super chats. They're all different denominations. I'm not going to sit here and do currency conversion on my stream to compare the size of super chats.
You
I'm just
don't
not.
have to.
So,
YouTube does it
You're never going to see a
automatically.
biggest super chat because it's all different denominations. There's no way to figure that out on the fly. Okay? Without derailing the stream entirely.
Because that's 720p.
Could I do a last
720p
super
because
chat?
he's a lazy
Sure.
piece of shit.
But even then, like, on my keyboard, I don't have symbols for other currencies. On American keyboards, there's no symbol for euros. There's no, you know what I mean? I wouldn't even be able to type it.
YouTube automatically does the conversion for you, dumbass.
Now, here's the thing. As I just explained, for the next several weeks, three plus weeks, I need to focus on tips and bring in as many tips as possible to pay bills.
Just like you had to
and
focus
get
on
by,
tips last month,
right?
and the month before,
Once I
and the
get
month
my
before,
payments going,
and the
from
month
YouTube
before,
in
and the
late
month
June,
before, and the month before, and the month before,
then it won't really matter how people
and the month
contribute.
before, and the month
You
before.
can tip, you can be a member, you can do super chat, and it'll all be equal for me essentially. All right, but until then, I need to focus on tips. So having the last tip show up on the leaderboard makes sense because that's what I need to focus on right now.
Yeah,
right?
if I was on Twitch, I'd ban him
That's- I mean,
outright.
you're gonna put
Let's
up
leave a
there
little
what you
note.
need to
Do
track and what you
not
need to
ever
focus on
unban
most.
this asshole
So
again.
that's what I'm working on.
Massacres for the
like
children.
I said, next month, once we get to late June, maybe I'll change it. Maybe instead of last
Late
tip,
June?
last super chat or something like that. All right, but for now, I gotta leave it as is. Okay, does that make sense?
I say YouTube
Okay.
automatically does the conversion for you. It's like they
Now,
figured it out.
Tony86 says, well, solution to the super chat issue would be, can't you force people to do super chats in your own currency, like American dollars? I don't think so. I don't see that option anywhere. I've looked at
I
all the
don't
monetization
think that
options
would
on
be an
YouTube.
option. Why would you want to
That
limit
doesn't
your
seem to
fans to
exist.
that?
It seems like when you super chat, YouTube just lets you pay in your own local currency, and there's no option to weed out and say, I want
But he has to
this
focus
currency over
on
this one, and
tips,
I don't
guys.
see anything like that at all.
Forever.
So I don't think it's actually possible.
Since he gets those
To
right
do
away,
that.
so he can spend them today on WWE Champions.
Yeah, I don't know.
How do you report a streamer on YouTube? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Oh, right there. The three little dots next to save.
SCW, I don't even know what you mean. SCWT89 says, wouldn't it be smarter budgeting to earn money now and have some guaranteed income next month instead of focusing on getting everything right now? How would I do that when I have to pay bills right now? The way you're
Right now,
I have leeway.
Every day you have to pay
I
bills,
don't-
according to you.
I don't have
It
any
makes
money
no
saved where I can
sense.
say, okay, focus on this, focus on. I have to raise
Every day he's
right
gotta
now
pay
the
bills.
coming up. All right, tomorrow I'm going grocery shopping and I have to get some pet supplies. And by the way, it's
Pet
my 1 day
supplies.
week that I go and I usually have a meal out with my wife. This coming week,
Got to spend
I have to pay
$40 on
my
a
car
single
payment.
bowl of ramen.
Coming up at the end of the week, I have to pay the dues on the condo in Connecticut, which sucks that I'm still paying them, but I am. And I have to pay the internet bill. Then
The internet
second
bill.
week of June, my dues for the condo here clear. All right. And then after that, I forget what the next thing is that's due. But basically, in the first 2 weeks of the month, there's a bunch of bills come due. I need to raise tips to pay those. If I don't raise tips, I don't pay the bills. So how do I budget and do these things you're talking about exactly?
By
All my
planning
money
out
is
ahead of
going to
time.
bills.
You
I
know
just made
what
a large
planning
income tax
is?
payment this
And
past
having a
week,
budget ahead
a
of
monthly
time, like
payment, that I
everyone
pay my
else on the
health insurance.
planet?
So
Yeah, but he
that's
does
where
not
my
save
money
money ever.
People swear that I make this exorbitant amount of money that just like
Because you
floats around.
do!
It all goes to bills. All
How?
my money goes to bills. And trust me, it hasn't been a good month because with the fluctuations of everything going on, of leaving Twitch and coming over here, it's been like very tight because everything's getting paid as soon as I can pay it and everything. And again, I want to say thank you to you guys for all the tips this last month. The tips have kept me afloat for sure this last month. Thank you so much for that. But
He
essentially,
demands
I didn't get that
$10,000
that
a
final
month
payment
just
from
in
Twitch.
tips
I basically
to
wouldn't
pay his
have paid
bills.
my mortgage and a few
How
other
the
bills. I
fuck
wouldn't
are
have
your
had the
bills
money to do it.
$10,000 a month?
Okay, so thank God I got that final payment.
Time for
from
the
Twitch.
Raptors 101. How you doing?
But now I'm not getting that anymore. That was the final payment from Twitch. This month coming up, it's all about tips. So in some fantasy world, I guess, there's some kind of...
And yeah, he paid the internet bill a week and a half ago. Why does he got to pay the internet bill again unless he means the
But it
second
doesn't
line, because
exist
he
on
does
this-
have 2
this planet or
lines.
this plane of reality. Everything I get is going right to a bill.
He demands $200 a stream. That's $400 a day.
As I can be.
He streams
I'm
6 days a
certainly
week.
not going out and
6 times
exorbitantly spending on
4.33
things at all.
is
I'm basically buying the essentials.
25.98.
You know, when I go
So
grocery
400 times
shopping,
25
I
minutes,
always
so
buy
let's make it
generics to
26.
save some money.
$10,400.
I'm not
$10,400 he asks
no,
just in
I'm
tips.
spending as little as I
That's
can
not counting super chats.
to get by.
That's not counting
until basically
ad
when
revenue.
YouTube money starts
That's
coming
not
in,
counting
it's better.
Teespring. Behind the scenes, his wife making money. Yes, Steve of the Dead. Man who had 13 cards and had declared bankruptcy before he was 40.
So
Doesn't know
I
how to
don't know if
budget.
this is really Derek or
Shocked.
not, because Derek was here yesterday, and his account looked completely different. But
So
if
the
this
internet
really
bill is one
Derek,
package, one bill. So why does he have to
basically
pay it
saying that
twice
if
in the
you
same
were able to
month?
get a membership next month,
I wonder
that
what
would
he's
be
lying
good.
about.
If you were able to get a membership next month, that would help tremendously.
I say
because
$10,000.
then people would
Let's
be
say you
able
cut
to
in half
use it.
because of taxes.
All right.
Oh no, it's only $5,000 a month.
He's also
Oh
talking
no,
about
no, I'd only
I've
have
already said publicly, I'm not
$3,500 a
talking
month
about
left
vaccines
over.
at all.
How could I possibly live on an
It's
extra
not something I'm gonna do because
$3,500 a
people
month
are
left
too
over?
politically charged. I was talking for months about it. How frustrated I was we weren't able to get it at that time, but things have dramatically changed now, by the way. And
Yes,
all
if
those
his
people
bill's
that
actually
angry,
worth $10K
started
a
messaging
month
behind the scenes
just
saying,
in
"Phil, we don't
tips."
want to hear you talk about the vaccine.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You know, some people are making it a political issue, and you're not supposed to be political on your streams. And after basically getting a
Yes,
bunch of
I would
reports, said, I'm not
love-
going to talk about vaccines anymore.
I would
So,
love for
more
him to
power
have to
you,
go
you get the vaccine.
even just 2 days. 2 days in a row, no
Congratulations.
tips.
Be
Nothing but super
congratulatory
chats.
to those of you who are getting vaccines, because that's good news. It means you're going to be healthy, and it means everyone's getting back on track to recovery from this goddamn thing, right? But I'm not going to talk about it personally, my own experience, because people are all offended that I talk about it, and they say that I'm too liberal.
Because you're
I'm
not gonna get it, you
pro-vaccine and
bitch.
shit. So I'm just not going to fucking talk about it anymore, because I'm tired of getting... Seriously, I'm tired of people bitching to me that I talk about stuff on my streams that's not gaming, so I'm just not going to deal with it. I got enough stress in my life. I don't need to have people now yelling at me for talking about trying to get vaccines. So I'm not going to do it. Okay?
Someone's about to get banned in his chat.
Okay.
Eating out is the most expensive and inefficient way to spend money. Yes, it is, but he's still gonna do it.
All right. Anything else, guys? Oh, wait, Snowcrawl took me another $1. He says, when you say you won't talk about it, it makes it sound like you don't want to take it anymore. Is that true? No, it's not that at all. It's not that at all. Completely the opposite.
So I just spent
But
like
again,
$56
I don't wanna talk
on
about it publicly because
electric.
people make a fucking issue about it.
And my water was 15, but I just
How-
paid
to
105, so I don't have to
this
worry
is so
about it for the next
ridiculous.
few months.
So because someone's pro-vaccine, that means they're liberal. What are you talking about? Just because someone follows the fucking science and wants to be
Boy, is
smart
he salty.
instead of ignorant.
Salt.
I'm liberal.
Salt.
No, I'm not.
Salt.
I'm not. I'll tell you this right now. I'm not conservative. I'm not liberal. I've always been middle of the road. I judge for myself.
Yeah, that's right.
On
You
some
sit on a
things, I
fence.
find myself leaning more
Congratulations
left, and on some issues,
for
I find
admitting that you
myself
sit on a
leaning more right.
fence.
This vaccine is not a political issue. It's a scientific health issue. And if you make it political, I'm sorry, you're an idiot. You just are. All right? It's that simple. Okay?
So when I got my second shot, I felt like shit the next day. It was about 100.5
But that's
degree
my
fever,
take on
but
it. Here we go. Now, because
I knew it was
that,
coming.
I will get I'm serious. I will get complaints. Why did you see? You said you weren't going to talk about it. Why are you talking about it? You see, just the fact that I brought it up. is a bad
Stationary
idea.
ginger.
So I'm not going to talk about it anymore. I've had enough.
Yes. Just like we ended polio in America and we
Okay.
ended smallpox worldwide. Get the vaccine.
Would I play Outer Worlds 2 if it was coming out soon? Yes. They are making a sequel. It was reported they are making a sequel. So that's awesome.
I was able to get my first shot just by a fluke, trying to get my passport.
Georgie says I don't
And I
show
did
up
the
in YouTube
post
chat.
office
You're right,
photo,
Georgie. Were you the
and
person
it's like,
who
oh,
did
your
the
photo's too
membership?
is
I
whatever.
wonder
It's
why.
not good.
All right,
Well,
Georgie,
fuck, I'll go to
here's what you need to
CVS.
do.
Welcome to
In
CVS.
some cases, there's
Hey,
issues
if you
where
want a
people are going
COVID
to
shot,
chat
ask,
saying they're
inquire
either
inside. So I
blocked
did.
or banned
Got
on
it.
YouTube.
Done.
That doesn't make any sense because I haven't done any blocking or banning on YouTube at all. Besides, like me coming back to stream this week. So how could you be blocked? Here's what you need to do, Georgie. Email me.
You
darksidephill@outlook.com.
banned
Send me a
or-
link to your YouTube channel.
I actually had the
What I
picture
will
yesterday.
attempt to do is unban you or unblock you if it seems like you're blocked for some reason. There's two ways for me to do it. I now know that because
Where
music
is it?
records I
Here it is.
accidentally banned or blocked the other day. A complete accident. I was like, oh shit. And then when I went to unban him, it wouldn't work. Like, it wouldn't let me unban it, but I think I figured out the way to do it properly. It's very likely
190
blocked by
permabans
accident.
yesterday during his day
It may
stream.
not have even been intentional because I don't know how I could have possibly
190
done it.
bans.
I don't remember you doing anything trolling. You know,
Bad
I don't know.
mug, holla holla.
So anyway, yeah. Anyway, my arm now itches. Send me your YouTube channel.
Yes, he
email,
was.
and I'll look into it and see
The
if I can
coronavirus
find
isn't real,
that is the case. It
guys.
sounds like
Just
you've
go
been
out there.
banned.
Don't let it control
Which
your
makes no sense,
life.
because you're saying I'm not showing on YouTube chat. If you're in the chat, but your messages don't show, you can't be banned. But somehow you got muted, and I don't know how that's even possible. So I think what I can do is
190 bans yesterday. I wonder how that happened.
User, which I believe will take any mute off your account, and then I can remove the approved user status, but you should still be able to talk. I could try to do that, but I need your
He happened.
channel page.
That's what happened.
Okay.
DSP has not gotten it.
I don't even know how.
Because
This,
he's a
I don't
bitch.
know how you can.
And it would
do
require
someone
leaving the
on YouTube
house.
but not ban them. I
How
don't
the
know
hell do you
that's
expect him to
possible.
leave the house unless it's his day off?
Yeah, some
On his
people
day
are
off, he's got to
constantly
eat
telling
out
me
for
about
breakfast.
this.
He's got to
I'm
eat
like,
out
how
for
the fuck
lunch.
that even
He's
works?
got to eat out for dinner. He doesn't have
Sounds weird
time to
to
go
know
to
somehow. I don't know.
CVS or
It's a real
Kroger or
situation.
Walmart or literally any of the dozen pharmacies in the area and get a shot.
I don't know.
God, dude, just get the
All right.
shot and get it over with.
Let's see. Anything else, guys? Or are we ready for our break before we get started here?
Our
Did I
break,
put
our
Outer
break
Wilds? I
from
never
what?
played
You
Outer
haven't
Wilds.
done anything.
I did not play it.
No idea why he has so many permabans. Although a lot of it's probably because you get like 30 Derricks show up and he
All right,
bans
ladies
all
and
of
gentlemen,
them.
here's what we'll do. Let's take a brief break. I'm going to use the restroom.
Brief.
You guys, grab a drink, grab a snack, use the restroom yourselves. Whatever you need to do. All right? I'll be back in a little bit, a few minutes, and we're going to start up with Returnal. Basically, this is the final run in Returnal. I doubt that I'm going to be beating the game today since I have to go through 6 different biomes and get 6 sun keys. But maybe I can at least get a few. All right? So let's see how far I can get today, and then maybe one more run, maybe we'll beat it. I don't know, but do my best. Okay? Brief break. I'll be back with Returnal in just a bit. Thank you guys for a fun pre-stream, and I'll see you in a few.
Start the stopwatch. See how long it takes. Shoot him in the face. You got thugs on the floor. And he has amiibos. I love it. He complains about amiibos, but he has amiibos. And some of the amiibos are cool. I never really got into collecting stuff like that. Yes, of course he has amiibos. He's DSP. He has everything. I mean, one of the reasons why I don't collect anything is like, I have a very small house. Where the fuck would I put it? Because they had a Dark Knight from Dark Souls, the Black Knight from Dark Souls. Looks really cool. I'm like, oh, I want you so badly, but it's like, where am I gonna put you? And for $70, like, ah. And it's like, well, it sounds like I need to buy a bigger house. Nah, I love my house. Although right now, more lake than there is land in the area, but hopefully by tomorrow before I go to work, the water will have receded. Sounds good? Sounds great, Snort. You know, a pathetic cucumber. Thugs on the floor. You got thugs on the floor. Shoot them in the faces. They're on the floor. Money isn't everything. It's the only thing. Ack, ack, ack. Now just give me all your money so I can pay my bills. And mind you, this guy, they got $1,000 in one stream on a late stream. It wasn't even day stream. It was a late stream. He got $1,000 in tips. The very next day, guys, we only had $138. I don't get it. How we only had $138 during the day stream, guys? I need to hit that tips goal.
God, it's loud. Holy shit, dude. That was loud as fucking... Oh. What was that? It's like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Don't you try to save your game. You'll lose your progress. A crippling game bug. What the fuck were we thinking? Duck test. Ooh. Replay entire portions of the game. Now duck test. Ooh. Oops, we fucked up.
Yeah, still, this is the man that compared having to replay through about half an hour of a video game to the same thing as Kobe Bryant's death. Like, good job, DSP, yes. You having to spend like 30 minutes through, what was it, Knights of the Realm? Knights of the Old Republic. For half an hour. I had to replay it, guys, because I lost my save file. That's the same thing as Kobe Bryant dying. Woo-hoo.
Yes, that was good. That was good. And I didn't record it, but I could archive it if I wanted to because I'm streaming on Twitch. That was good.
Yes, imagine being 40 and you don't know how to budget, and you don't have a budget because you're an idiot.
I'm angry. Nothing I can do. It's gone for good. Anyway, when you scratch your nuts...
Michael, how's it going?
What the fuck? That's ridiculous.
Gotta sing over the music, dude, so it doesn't get copyright claimed. Because he needs those pennies. He really does. He needs those pennies to pay his bills.
Anyway, look what happened. Anyway, it's great. Anyway, look what happened. And the game decides, oh, you're slightly off. No! Wait, look what happened. How?
Papa Vera, help!
Oh! What the fuck?
Ooh, nice, Mitch.
Gone for good. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks.
For a penny.
Broke my nether
Actually, I got a box of rotini pasta. I'll be making some mac and cheese with, I got jalapeno bratwurst, so I'll be chopping that up and all that, throwing it in there.
Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. How did he break the nether portal? How? How did he break the nether portal? How? Anyway, why didn't I bring a pickaxe? I didn't think I
Mass Effect 2, I do believe, does have, in fact, the most romance things, but I think they cut out some of them from the Legendary Edition.
Anyway,
Yes, Femme Shep is best Shep.
look what happened. Anyway, it's great. Anyway, look what happened.
Snatcher.
A simple
Snatch.
misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. A simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava. That sucks. He broke my nether portal. How? He broke my nether portal.
How?
Dude, I'm stuck here forever. How?
Let's see, we're at 5 minutes and 45
A
seconds.
simple misclick. Throw it into the fucking lava.
Because he needs a break here, he does. He needs a break after
Throw it into the
sitting there
fucking
doing
lava.
absolutely
He broke
nothing.
My nether portal. How? He broke my nether portal. How? Dude, I'm
No, romances were kind of, I heard they cut out some of them
I'm angry. That sucks.
along with like the butt shots and all that, but the tone down the sexuality in it.
People pay good money for that. I'm sure they were the disgusting people. Anyway, it's great. Anyway, look what happened. How?
He broke my beggar portal. How?
I'm alright,
Exactly,
I'm alright.
DJ.
Once we're talking-
If only his begging portal would be broken.
I'm not going back to the nether again unless I have to, so. The game's over. I'm angry. Phil's balls gone for good.
Doom Classics collection? Oh, I'm a little jelly now. Oh, and it's got Broken vs. the World? Ooh.
The Psychonauts. And all the other third-rate transforming robots that never got their due. Here we go.
W Champions time, I love it.
Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Easy's hair metal, baby. Platformer.
Come on, I want to hear some Heavy as the Rain. I say, like, a lot of his music has good beats. It's just the lyrics and the person singing them are just absolute garbage. Like, why would you do this to me, DSP? Why? Ooh, 1 second. Oh, wait, not mute.
Oh shit, X and A together does a wide attack? Look at that attack! Ooh! Two barrel roll! X for stun charge attack. X and Y. Yeah, he's got some pretty good combos. Get the fuck out of here. Platformer! Woo! Platformer! Platforming! Platforming! Platformer! Woo! Platformer! Come on! Monkey will down for cross the pipes and the wing. Platformer! And he searches for behind it. What a twist! DJ Circus, son! A face melting solo on top of a sun for the ship.
And back. I got not Yumacon, ColossalCon coming up next weekend. I'll be going to it. Already bought my ticket. $80 for 4 days. John Doe, I am not kidding. He literally said if he won the lottery, it wouldn't help. Because you'd have to pay taxes on it. Then you'll be able to pay some of his bills. Like, what the are you talking about? How could you win a $180 million lottery and then not be okay? Like, holy shit, dude.
That was a fucking badass song. I gotta get that song.
I'm sure Kat got her own PS5. Wouldn't surprise me. Spent $900 from a scalper, I'm sure.
I'm a hipster in Seattle, and I dye my hair green. I got 14
I like that. You can pay for 4 days to ColossalCon for $80 after taxes and fees. Or you can pay for Friday alone and Saturday alone and spend over $80. So, I mean, you're not even going Thursday or Sunday, but it's still cheaper to pay for the 4-day pass than it is to buy separate passes for Friday and Saturday.
double shot macchiato espresso, and my beard oils. Yeah, my beard oil. I eat it.
So you give money to a homeless person on the street, alright, you know it's going to booze or drugs. Hey, it's where my money's going to be going. Ah.
That have absolutely no use because there's no lenses in them. Because there's no lenses in them, they're only there for show. A hipster in Seattle.
God, I'd love to be able to do or because I would make a face rig of a pig roach. Or a face rig of the DSP Muppet. Oh, I'd love that. But I don't know how to do that. I wonder if Vince McMahon does make money off WWE champions or not. Or is that all Scopely? Oh, you could live comfortably off $75 million, John Doe. DSP can't. Steven, holla holla for the sub. Because first he's got to pay for his internet bill, then he's got to pay for the condo, then he's got to pay the HOA. And after that, he has no money left, John Doe, so you should probably tip him more money. God, we're about to break 11 and a half minutes for this short break. Like DSP, if you actually played the game, you would have it beat. But you don't. We're going on an hour and a half for this stream. No gameplay. Ooh, we're getting close to 12 minutes. Be fantastic for him to blow all that money.
immortal. Cannot kill them. They can do.
Debbie, holla holla for the sub.
I don't know what to do is that I cannot kill them. I don't know how to get out now. What if I go in here and I dive underwater? Is there anything under here? I don't see the damn thing. The hell? Where do I go now? I don't
Man, this is a new song. I haven't heard this one before.
now I jump out.
GTG, popping in sharp suits. We're about to break. We just broke 13 minutes for this break.
Oh, we let the soul swim free.
Remember, this is a short break, guys. 13 minutes going on. Exactly, Remy Sky. I would love for it to be that when Midfirst Bank posts some of this stuff on Twitter, that they're legit trolling him. Because, yeah, like you said, some of them hit a little too close to home. Some of those, like, there's no way they don't know about him. Of course, it's on break. It's only been 13 minutes and 40 seconds. 100% on Banjo-Kazooie? Damn. That's some dedication right there. "14 minutes and counting." I was like, why do you want to work on our Twitter page so much? You seem really enthusiastic about it. No reason. I just want to help out the company. All right, well, fine. Here's the password. Snort, 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 snort. Ack, ack, ack. If you can't budget because of rainy day. Who let the souls out? He could be waiting till 3:30. Holy shit, could you imagine? Waits that fucking long. Yeah, as if his PS5 bricked, especially, first of all, it'd be on stream. Like, what? No! Guys, this is bullshit! LDG's been doing that for a while, and I know he hates June the King, I think his name is, after he just released another, like, documentary on his ass. Like, goddamn, that's hilarious.
Ready to start here with Returnal. Now,
16 minutes.
First of all, I'm gonna see if I can unban this guy because
16
and I'm gonna see if I can
minutes.
unban him for the stream. I don't know why he can't talk. Let me give me a second here. By the way, I have 2 shout-outs.
And mind you, he still hasn't started
Great,
stream.
which is very nice.
Or he still hasn't started
See if I can
gameplay.
remedy the situation with Georgie first, okay?
Oh, poor cat crying in the kitchen again. Guy could not imagine being her and having to deal with all that bullshit. But it's what she signed up for when she married him. Man, it's such riveting gameplay. Great gameplay. God. How does one just not say riveted this kind of gameplay, guys? It's some of the best gameplay I've ever seen. He hates this game, so he delays as much as possible so he doesn't have to play it.
Okay. Alright, so Georgie, who became a member earlier on the stream, hopefully this works. I don't know what else to do to try to fix the situation, but I tried to make sure you were
The
not
snort
unblocked
bucks.
or not blocked.
Pre-snort bucks is
And then-
delicious.
Oh, there he is. All right, it worked. Georgie, welcome to the stream. I don't know how you got blocked to begin with, because I don't recognize your name or why you would have been blocked, but you're unblocked.
The best part of waking up is in your cup.
Distributions came in. First of all, Sand Carl. Tip me $10.
I'm so glad I
Sand Carl
made
right
that for
again,
DS
now on
for
YouTube.
GTG.
So thank you very much, Sand Carl, for that. But then also I received a $58 tip from Holger. And he actually says the following. He says, I'm from Germany, and I've been a viewer since your humble beginnings. You know,
$72 in tips, guys. But it's not enough. He needs 200
Thank you very much to
to pay his
Holger.
bills.
I appreciate that. $58 tip. So let's get that up on the leaderboard as the biggest tip of the day, and that means we're going to start off with Gunner Glasses.
Holla holla for the dollar Hudson.
I'm assuming it's $58 because probably it was a German currency or whatever, and it translated over to be an odd number, you know? That would be my guess. So thank you for that. That jumps us up to, let's see,
Yay!
$72 of tips. Thank you for a great start, obviously, here, everyone. Let me
Great
get the
start, guys, but we need to
glasses
keep
on.
it up.
Polish them, clean them. Get that going.
Yeah, Starbucks jingle was me.
Euro?
Made it
Is
for
it Euro?
GTG.
Germany uses euros.
I was easily amused.
Okay. I don't know. I know all the European countries used to use different currencies, and then I guess at one point most of them unified and started using euros. But I know, for example, Great Britain does not. They still use the British pounds. So I don't know who does.
Yeah, it's
those.
probably euro, so you got more than $58.
I'm an ignorant fool when it comes to European currency use. All right. Trying to clean these glasses. A big fucking smear. A big schmear on my glasses. Disgusting. What is that?
Schmear?
Bagel and locks. It's some got locks all over my glasses. How did that happen? A schmear. Okay, anyway. What is going on today?
Yeah, $72 just in tips, not counting memberships or super chats. Hasn't done anything yet.
Headphones for Returnal is kind of important. Actually being able to hear around you. Then again, you know, it's funny, I say that, and then last time I played Returnal, I didn't use headphones, I was okay. Yeah, fuck it. I don't need them. I'm not going to use them. That way, tonight when I play Mass Effect, I can wear them. There you go. It makes more sense. I don't really need them for Returnal. I thought at first I was gonna need them, but then the last two runs, I mean, I didn't wear them last time, and I fucking beat the whole game. So, I guess I don't need them. Okay. All right.
All right, guys,
Ladies
just
and
give me all your
gentlemen,
money.
here we go. The final end game run of Returnal. Right now, we're starting up from the first biome yet again for the millionth time. But this time around, we've beaten all the bosses, meaning we can focus pretty much solely on trying to get through the game, getting all of the now sun keys.
Why is this
Now, what's
frozen?
funny about that is that I don't know how you're supposed to tell that you need to get a sun key. The game didn't really tell you that, did it? What happens if you interact with this thing again?
He has not talked about the
I almost
foreclosure
forgot
yet.
what happens if you
He's
do that.
completely ignoring it. Because I'm sure in his mind, I got my bankruptcy. It doesn't affect me, guys. I got my bankruptcy. They can't come after me. I got my bankruptcy.
And then you wake up outside. Oh,
I
wait
finished
a
Total
minute.
Drama Island and Action.
Oh,
Now
this
I'm on a
goes
world
bet-
tour.
Oh, I see.
I haven't started
This
World
goes
Tour yet because I've
between
had a couple other shows to
the
watch.
first 3 biomes and the second 3 biomes. Oh, okay. I get it now.
So yeah, I haven't gotten to third season of Total
So
Drama
that's what
yet.
That's for. Well, I want to do the first 3 biomes first, then we'll do the second 3 biomes, trying to get all the sun keys. That's interesting, actually. Any new logs? Because now I've beaten the game. Maybe
Lags.
Shout out to Jack White, who just became a supporter of the channel. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate that. Yeah, we have all the ship's logs unlocked now. Here we go. The last 3. Selene descended from her heavenly palace at Zeus's
Yeah, those
bidding.
ear infections are too timely to be
Under her
real.
usefulness, they disdained her continued existence.
White moon, holla holla.
That emanated from her stained soul.
Green lobster, thanks for the sub, holla holla.
Batic winds of Olympus could not bear away. The following text has been recovered. Be of good heart, O king of the gods. I know well how to wash away the crimes of my brethren. So Selene spoke, so the deluge began. What the fuck did that mean? I have no idea.
100% Steve.
Says, I feel sound design is one of the most
I got my bankruptcy.
games.
That was unsecured debts.
Headphones.
Your Connected condo is a
I have an
secured
ear
debt.
condition. It
No!
started last year.
No!
Where for some odd reason, I was getting ear infections. Over the course of 2020, I think I got like 4 ear infections.
And you never went to a doctor to get it looked at. Supposed to go to an ENT and you
if I don't
never
wear
did.
headphones all the time, I don't get them. If I wear headphones all the time, I get them. So I have to pick and choose what streams I am in and am not going to wear headphones.
All you had to do was go to an ENT,
for some
but they're not real. It's bullshit.
But the last stream, I literally beat 2 biomes and beat the game without headphones on. And I didn't need it. So I'm feeling like I don't need it. So there you go. Okay. Destroying the last Titan, Selene lit the pyre. Helios suddenly resurrected only to witness his own immolation. He screamed piteously the same sentence over and over. No one would listen. But the lone mortal in attendance was moved to tears and asked the oracles if they would translate into an understandable tongue. After a heated argument amongst themselves, they finally agreed. The oracle went down to the mortal's ear, while the Titan was screaming and whispered, "We hold these truths to be self-aware that all men are uncreated, that they are endowed by their redacted with certain unalienable
Yeah, it's all Phil.
unalienable that among these are
Just get some
death,
hydrogen peroxide and
What
put it
on
in your
earth is
ears,
this
dude.
supposed to be? I have no fucking clue. What was for breakfast? Actually, I didn't really have a breakfast today.
You didn't have time to butter your bagel?
Because last night, for food, as my snack before I went to sleep, I woke up this morning with a stomach ache. I was like, oh man, I guess I really should.
Your snack before you...
So I didn't. I just.
Your snack before you went to sleep.
This morning. Actually, I think
You
that
had
actually
leftovers
was the
as
white
a
one.
snack
It's white
before you went to
powder
sleep.
in water. It had some caffeine in it, and it settled. It actually settled my stomach. So now I feel good. So okay.
Holy shit, no wonder you're so fucking
insert
fat.
Command cataclysm.bat warning.
You
the
take
active
you
content
eat
does
a
not
snack before you go to
Logic block
bed.
activated. User cannot proceed. Zeos is watching. Who the fuck is Zeos? Insert command override logic block all. Sphinx says if there
Well, didn't it say what Zeos was in the guide you read? So you don't know who he is? Oh no, you poor baby. It's so terrible.
They all faded away, as do we. There will come another to tell
Yeah, the
us stories
hangover
that
and the
will
drinking.
at that point stories.
That's not what's
I'm
at
so
fault.
very
It's the
sorry, but
snack he
remember,
ate before he went to
for
bed,
you,
dude.
cannot you submit? Yes. Logic block override. User can proceed. Kronos is blind. And she will wipe away every tear from his eyes, and there will no longer be any death. There will no longer be any mourning, or crying, or pain. The first things have passed away. Helios
Goddamn, like
will
5 things I had to click on show.
Enact prophecy, format all. This is so
Jasper
weird
pissing his
because
mouth.
It's basically taking like religion
So yeah,
and
I don't
prophetic things about
snack
life
before I go to
and death
bed.
and things like that.
You're not supposed to eat like 3 hours before you go to bed. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
Terminology like code. It's very weird the way it's combining those. Is there anything new in your crew quarters? Once you beat the game? Doesn't look like it. So outside, okay, so we're in the second half of the game. We want to go back to the first half to do the first 3 biomes and get the keys from there.
Did the guide you read tell you how to do it the
An anonymous
fastest?
$1.30 tipper said something very nice, and says they don't want me to read out their message out loud, but they said something very nice. So thank you to the anonymous tipper. I appreciate that.
Bullshit.
Thank you for the kind words. There you go.
Yes, messing up the doors was fun, greatest shamer.
And by the way, that's perfectly fine. If anyone ever wants
I mean,
to read it,
oops,
but not
Kara got
want to
killed,
say
but
something,
hey.
I won't read it. You could always tip me and say, "Hey, Phil, this is just for you. Please don't read it to the public," and I won't. Okay? All right. Let's get going. Our final run here. So let's go ahead and let's see what we get. I just put 5 ether in. What will I get? An undiscovered item. Key liquefier converts carry keys into max integrity. So if I have keys I don't want to use...
Oh, someone's about to get banned, bringing up Sons of Kojima in his chat.
Then I could do that. An anonymous tipper to be $4.20 says you need to have done 5 house sequences before the sun pieces will show up.
Tanqueray.
If you haven't done that yet, I would look.
He likes to drink
Okay, we'll
Tanqueray.
look for the house. I'm pretty sure I didn't do
We've seen
5.
plenty of Tanqueray bottles in his past
we did
videos.
5. So I will go look
What
for
was
the
it,
house
him
for
and
step 1.
Panda got a hotel like 30 minutes away from the house. There was 2 huge bottles of Tanqueray for the weekend. Who the fuck is drinking that much gin in one weekend?
Up to $77.
I highly doubt Panda's drinking that much.
All right, let's find the house. What is with the targeting? I guess this is a different kind of gun now. You don't get the starter gun anymore. It's a different kind of gun. Just the aiming thing looks different, right?
Someone posted in his chat as Midfirst Bank, where's my money?
What is that? I don't know what I just shot. What was that? Was that a grenade or something?
Yeah, I stick to vodka when I drink hard liquor. It's
Why is it
vodka or
glowing red?
nothing.
Oh, it was the grenade. That's the thing that it hits damage over time. I've never really used it. Yeah, I never really used it. But it's a damage over time thing. Okay. I missed.
Man, that close combat weapon is way OP.
Last one. Right there.
But wait, you guys can't see it because I made the thing
that.
small.
Slap
Oh,
it.
I
Give him
enlarged
a
it so you
tentacle
can see the
slapping
chat
it.
better.
Slappy, slappy.
His chat better.
All right, let's loot the room. Obviously, this is higher up. There's something. Whoa, that was the wrong button. Cool. Repair. Already max integrity increased. Beautiful. Very good.
Yeah, that'd be good
Excuse
enough.
me.
We don't.
It's disgusting.
Although his gameplay is so fucking boring,
Jake
do we
likes
really need
cats
to
like
see? That's why I
you
usually have
in
his
Twitch chat. We
chat
always say,
enlarged.
Okay, listen, we do. No one's gonna say otherwise. We all liked the Twitch chat. We feel the Twitch chat was better, but
You only think the Twitch chat was better because
this
you
is
were
called a necessary
able to automatically ban people who
order
said
to
stuff like snort.
Continue to be able to do what I love. Okay. Oh, the trophy and key. What does the item do here? The key liquefier? It turns into something, doesn't it? Converts carry keys into max integrity. So if I have a bunch of keys I don't want, I can break them down into integrity, which is kind of cool.
You have no integrity. You're DSP.
All right, so right now I'm looking
Get any
for
integrity, you
the
wanna be
house. Let's do a
DSP.
house cutscene before I can find the sun keys. Oh, the
Cat
tiny
owl
parasites.
emojis, I
Yeah,
love
don't
it.
have any parasites. I don't need this item. Simple Bubble says, is your home-style Italian sauce with delicious garlic bread an excellent snack choice for streams? I don't think I would want to be eating sauce and garlic bread for streaming. Like,
That'd be too messy, dude.
that would be pretty gross and messy.
Ah, called it. It'd be messy. So predictable. It would be messy, guys. I can't do that. It'd be too messy. That's why I prefer a penne. It's easy to eat. Like, who the fuck chooses what their favorite food is because it's easy to eat? Like, holy shit,
I've already
DSP.
got one of the doors down there to go to a different biome, but I gotta find a house. I don't want to leave this biome.
It's not
I wanna
actually
find a
cat.
house,
It just
so
looks and sounds like her.
I'm just gonna stay.
Apparently some Australian thing. The owl says, hoot, hoot, hoot.
What happened? I honestly have no idea what happened. I was walking up the stairs, and for some reason the camera rotated while I was walking up the stairs, which I didn't do, and then she just changed direction and fell. Okay.
Right.
Sure.
Pay attention to the
Whatever
game
you
and not
say.
staring at chat hoping for more tips.
Okay, game. this is where we need to go to continue.
Focus
But
on the
I'm gonna
game.
Go down. There's some items down there. I'll probably just keep going because I don't want to go to a new biome yet. ACDC to me $1.30 says got any crazy stories from fighting in 40 days, any crazy fights, riots, or flip outs? I mean, I've already told you the wildest story. The absolute wildest story of anything that happened was there was the ECC that I ran. All right, this was the late 2000s, and probably 2007 maybe. I don't really remember. It might have been 2007, 2008. I can't remember. But I ran at East Coast Championships, which was the biggest tournament on the East Coast.
Was that the one that got you fired from
Big
Best
Ball
Buy for
were the organizers.
using your discount on multiple
Holding us to run this
PS2s?
thing. At the time, there was a player from the West Coast called, his name was Dark Prince, okay? And he was a huge shit talker, and basically,
Like you?
online, he was kind of known as being a troublemaker, okay?
Here's shit
This
talker,
guy came to East
like
Coast
you.
Championships, talking insane amounts of shit about games like Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and the like. And not to say he wasn't a good player, he was a very good player. I don't want to make it sound like he was a bad player. He just basically got into a lot of drama with some of the shit talking and stuff online. He got into a lot of rivalries with people.
I don't know why. The eyes are perfect
Around the guy.
when you don't have OBS on.
I think at one
Since
point
you turn
he
OBS on, the
I
eyes
don't
go a little
know if
freaky.
that actually, killed or whatever. But I think at one point, like, he was getting into fights or threatening people online, and they banned his ass or something. I don't know. I don't know the truth of the matter, but basically, this guy went to East Coast Championship.
I don't know anything, guys.
And when he was trying to
Truism
play the
never
game,
said by you, DSP.
everyone was giving him shit. Like, there was like 10, 20 people who would follow him around and just talk shit constantly to the guy.
I'm guessing you're one of them.
Try to distract him and shit during his tournament matches. You know, and admittedly, that could really throw you off in a competitive setting. You know, you're trying to play and people are just constantly talking shit in your ear and stuff. And it got to the point where, like, he got so angry about it because he was playing in matches, he was losing matches because of it. That he knew he didn't want to fight anyone in real life and go to jail or anything. So he went outside.
Yeah, this is what happens if you get into a fight. You go to
He
jail.
punched a
Do
tree.
not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Like, he straight up punched a tree with his bare hand. And I believe, I mean, I would hope he didn't break any bones, but it looked pretty disgusting. Like, it was dripping blood everywhere.
No, he doesn't get
Obviously,
Super Chat until next month.
all
Probably the
skin off
21st.
of his hand when he did it. And I just kept thinking, like, I can understand being upset, but why in the holy hell?
That's why he begs for tips, because he gets those tips right away.
Even if you're the most upset
Doesn't have to
person
wait a
on the
month.
planet, all you're gonna do is hurt yourself. Like, why would you do that? I just never understood it. I to this day, I mean, listen, I've been upset, and I've done things like punch the wall, but when you punch a wall, usually, like, the wall has some give to it, usually. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wait. First of all, punching a wall.
hard,
Doubt.
my hand will likely make a dent in the wall.
No, it won't.
Okay?
You're.
You punch a tree, the tree is not
No.
gonna give.
Second of all, what if there's a stud? Can you imagine he goes to
I
get.
don't understand why he did that. It was
He
very
punches the
easy.
wall and he hits right into the stud. Tool
Should I try this
shed.
Dreadbound and see what it is? What is a Dreadbound? What the heck? How does this work? This is fucking weird.
Punch a hole in the wall? Ouch. Hopefully you know how to do drywall.
This gun is weird. I guess I'll try it, but it seems odd. I've never used it before. Anyway, I don't want these items. These are to make a portal. Oh wait. Well, hold on.
I was I never punch a hole in the wall
I will
because I
grab
just
that 'cause I don't want
don't
to
get
embarrass
that mad.
anybody. Which sucks. I guess I lost the item that turns the key into max integrity. I don't know what happened. I don't remember.
And you know he wouldn't be
able
able to do the
I don't have it anymore.
drywall on his
So that
wall.
sucks ass.
He'd pay a professional to come out there and fix it.
So there's an item over here to grab, and then I'll go through these blue doors. Okay. All right, Ian Ching Forever took me $1.30 and says, "Hi, cats are cool. How's Jasper today? He's being nice. He's downstairs with Cat. I don't know if Cat is playing Mass Effect or whatever.
His hand would shatter to a million pieces if he
Today, I
punched
have
the
no
wall. The dude has no muscle. And you know he doesn't drink milk.
He's being a cool cat today.
No calcium.
All right.
God.
Symbol Bubble feels that Project 7 was an underrated hidden gem. Thanks, that makes one of us who thinks that. Listen, I thought Project 7 was alright. I certainly didn't think that it was like a masterpiece or anything. Uh-oh. Oh! You missed. I don't know how this works, this fucking gun. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. I don't know how this works.
That sucks.
Oh my god. Did he die? He did. I used all my items. Fixes all malfunctions. This gun is weird. I'm gonna grab the... I don't think I like it. I don't think I like the gun at all.
He wouldn't be able to do steroids that require injections. We all know he hates needles.
Okay. Weird. Hello, Kagome.
Generally, they only bring up Project 7 to troll him about it.
To say. I would say I'm having a good day so far. Anyway, Project 7. Project 7 was something that
You were paid to do, and then you didn't do it.
Out from just being a guy who played video games all day. I wanted to show that myself and my friends could do something.
Friends, you don't have friends.
I knew that a lot of people had done online web series and were pretty successful with them, and I wanted to try my hand at it myself. Successfully overloads reduce alt fire cooldown by 3%. Okay. Oh, resin was destroyed.
Scam 7.
So anyway, yeah, I wanted to show that we could do something different than just play video games and dick around. You know, I wanted to show that we.
So you dick around in a different way.
A creative series rather than just playing games all day, and I had fun doing it. But if anything, well, the thing I learned about it was that what I do now, like just playing games, having fun, doing interactive streams, doing on-demand videos, which is where I focused on back then, is very different than doing a complicated scripted series. A scripted series takes a ton of work and production.
And he way underpaid Rambo. You
skill.
know you underpaid Rambo.
I didn't have any of the skill.
You still don't have any of the skill.
To do that stuff, I mean, I wrote a lot of the show.
No, you didn't. You have no imagination. You wrote
I
nothing.
didn't have any filmmaking skill. I didn't have any video editing skill. I had nothing, okay? So I had to rely on others, essentially, to do a lot of the tough stuff of the show.
He had to get by with a little help from his friends.
Oh, shit, another one. Oh, no, it's...
That he no longer has because he exploited them and used them.
When I stream, when I make a video for YouTube, that's all on me. You know what I mean? Like, it's all on me to get that done. It's all on me to be here on stream and be on time. It's all on me to put out entertaining content for you guys. Having to rely on others was a very different kind of a deal. And if anything I learned, you know, when you're going to work with others, there has to be pre-set agreements. There has to be people sitting down to agree to certain amounts of responsibility and also expectations out of doing that kind of work. You know what I mean? Because what I feel is like Project 7 is a really good idea.
I'm actually turn my head away.
I honestly feel it would have actually gotten more popular. I do. I feel like it would have gotten more popular and people would have liked us for doing stuff other than just playing games. But
they wanted to be paid, and you said no. Fuck you.
To do the show, you needed to rely on other people who had the skills to do it, and they had other expectations than what I had thought.
They wanted to be paid. How dare they expect to get paid for putting in
really
hundreds of hours of work?
You know, over the years.
Work that you just said you couldn't do because you didn't have the skills for it.
Oh, here we go. Here's how you get to the third bio.
Whiny
by the way.
bitch.
Right? No, that's the second.
Tell me how you really feel, James. Tell me how you really
Over the years,
feel.
we find out that the guys who were working on it, Respect the Pact, apparently they wanted either. Oh, look at this. Reduce the malfunction probability, but greatly increases melee cooldown and dash cooldown. No, I don't like that. I don't want to have dash cooldown issues. You know, they were hoping that. Well, here's what they told me. Okay, Respect the Pact was a team of two guys who were both friendly with Howard. And one of the guys was basically a filmmaker guy who would film, and the other one was the guy who would edit. Okay, and what they told me when we started Project 7 was they wanted to do it because they wanted to use it as a way to launch their own channels and their own content. They felt that if they worked on a show for me, that if it got enough exposure and enough popularity, that they would basically get credit for it. And then that would allow them, another resin destroyed, god damn it. That would allow them to get some eyes on their own content, because they had plans to become content creators themselves on YouTube. And they actually had a video or two that had some pretty popular stuff. I think they did a Pac-Man in real life video, where it was, like, one of them was walking down the street and all of a sudden started getting chased by the ghosts from Pac-Man. They were like 3D rendered ghosts chasing them. And they also had another one too, where I think it was like, I don't want to say real life Street Fighter, but it was something like that, where it was like Street Fighter stuff. And they were really good videos in their own right, but their channel or whatever didn't get any following based off the videos. The videos basically got a little bit of popularity on YouTube, but never
Chose
really
up 1 to
took
0.
off. The channels never
Nice.
took off because of them. Okay, so they were hoping, hey, if we make a series with Phil has popularity on YouTube. Keep in mind, this was 10 plus years ago.
I say it's insane. Every time he tells a story, it's completely different.
On our channel or whatever. Like, that was their expectation of it, okay? That's what they told me. Now,
That's what they told me.
over time,
Right.
maybe that changed, but I didn't know that. You know, all I knew was the original conversations we had was that they weren't looking for money. They weren't looking for a piece of the tape or anything like that. They didn't care about merch sales. All they cared about was they wanted to get popularity as a result of making this show. And what they wanted me to do was help promote their YouTube channel, which I did. I actually always had plugs to their YouTube channel and everything in the video of Project 7. So, you know, we made all these episodes of the show. And at first, I noticed everyone, like, loved doing it. And over the course of making the show, I kind of realized by the end, when we were made, like, the 4th episode, what really keyed me into the fact that they weren't happy was, we're filming the 4th episode or whatever, and then afterwards,
They're like, hey, when are you going to pay us? Never. Fuck you guys.
Excited about, when it'll be done or whatever. They basically, like, weren't even talking to me. Like, they had the show filmed, and I was like, okay, are you guys editing it? Like, how's it going? And they wouldn't really give me any updates or anything. And they were taking excessively long getting the show done, episode 4. And I was like, I wonder what's going on. And actually, I never told anyone this, but when they actually gave me the final version of the show, it was screwed up. The final version of the show, by the way, they said, this is it, we're not going to do anything else with it. When they gave me the final version of the show, the audio was all fucked up. All the audio was completely unbalanced. And
I bet if you paid them, they would have done better work, but you didn't pay them.
Like, oh, we're too busy to do anything else for the show right now. They wanted the show to go on a hiatus or whatever, was how they put it.
And I would love for Mid-First Bank to go after him.
But anyway,
but that's going to be a 50-50 coin flip if they do or not. Really hoping, cross fingers, knock on wood. But you never know.
Talk with people about stuff. That things can change over time, and it might not necessarily be an absolute. And so...
Gendall Gregory puts it best. Phil, you have a BMW. I still gotta pay rent. Can I have some cash? No! Instant ban from Dave's life. Dave's life.
Getting out of it what you felt like you wanted to get out of it. Because the obvious case here with those guys in respect to Pack was, that wasn't the case. They thought they were going to get popularity on YouTube. They thought they were going to get extra video views. They thought they were going to benefit from it. And in reality, they did not. Their channel never really grew.
So you admit,
and because of that, they got upset.
Your toxicity is so bad that you couldn't help anyone else. Good to know.
And then they make a video in, like, what was it, 2015? I'm actually trying to remember exactly when it was. But they made a video.
I want to pay attention to the game instead of looking at chat.
They had talked to Howard about it, and Howard made that video years later, basically stating that they were unhappy.
John and Howard.
Money for the work.
I like how and then Howard made the video. I mean, John and Howard made the video, not just Howard.
You know, they basically felt like they should have been paid for their work. They felt that
they should have
all the benefits from the show, and they were getting nothing out of it. In reality,
because
there were
they
no
weren't.
benefits of the show at all. I spent more money on that show than the show ever made. I bought all the props. I had bought 2 replica guns. The Gears of War gun that's in episode 2. Excuse me, episode 3. It was hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And I actually bought a giant replica assault rifle from Mass Effect that we were going to use.
Can the girl go to just subscribe? Holla holla.
I never even used it, and that thing was like $700. Like, I bought a bunch of shit for the show. Like, I think all in all, when I told
But they were all business expenses, weren't they? Never forget. These were going to be all business expenses.
That show didn't make $2,000. The show made like maybe at most when you add in all the ad revenue I made on it, maybe 1,000 on all the episodes. So we're talking all the promos that I ran for it, the 4 main episodes and everything, the trailers. So I lost money on the show. But these guys are of the impression
Business expense.
that, like, I'm making tons of money and shit.
Because they showed up and you were driving a BMW.
Video about Project 7, he was like,
Because they showed up and you were driving
here
a
we are, making a
BMW,
show, making
asshole.
money on it, and then Phil drives up in a BMW, right? It's like, dude, the money that I paid for the lease of that BMW was from my game channel. The gameplay ads had nothing to do with Project 7. Project 7 was a money loser for me. What I was hoping was that over time, I would invest a bunch of stuff into a show that hopefully would pay off in the long run.
Razel brings up that he bought a lot of it from GameStop with GameStop credit that he had built up, so he didn't pay $100 for it.
I was hoping that the show would become popular. We do episodes, maybe seasons. You sell DVDs. You can do all kinds of crap with a show like that, right? So it was an investment for me to grow. It wasn't a show to make profit, a quick buck on.
But you don't invest. If you invested, you'd have a lot more money.
Very
But you
grossly
don't
overestimated
invest.
how much I was making on ad revenue, because if you just look at the episodes and the views they got and understand how ad revenue worked on YouTube, you would know that I didn't make that much on it. And based on what I had spent on the show, it was, like I said, I lost money on that show in a big way, probably about $1,000 bucks. So, if anything, what I learned is that you got to have a lot of good communication with people. When you're doing something,
Communication, my ass.
have
You
to
don't say
constantly
shit
keep
to
contact
anyone.
and always be asking people if they're happy and make sure that there's no resentment and there's no bad feelings. Obviously, that's what happened there. Here we are for a year working on a show, Project 7, which in my opinion was a really good show. We all worked hard on the show, okay? And I feel that show, for the 4 episodes that are there, are quite good for the fact that we were all amateurs. None of us had ever done anything like that before at all, okay? So I was happy with how the show came out, but they weren't. They felt that they put too much time and effort and work into it,
And they weren't getting anything for it because you refused to pay them.
Find out that they were unhappy
Asshole.
over the course of that year and wanted something different out of it, because then they basically blew me off after episode 4. They were like, "Nah, we're too busy. We don't want to work."
Derek
on it."
is not a
Later,
friend.
and then later on, they just said, "Oh, we
Derek
can't,
is
we don't wanna
just
do it."
something that exists.
And then I just said, "Well, forget it then. I'm not going to try to even seek to continue the show with someone else. We'll just say forget it, right?" So that's the thing, you know. I did everything.
Oh, that story about the Wolverine figurine was amazing.
I was telling people, go check out Respect.
Yes, I'd love to. If you were to try to talk about it again, love to watch the original and like compare it to see what he changed up.
Check it out, something really unique. But they were all upset with me, you know. So Project 7, I really enjoyed doing it. I liked branching out. I liked having the fact that there was something different that I was doing outside of just gameplay. But it sucked that it turned out that way, and I learned a lot about business relationships and stuff from that experience. I did. Okay, shout out to an anonymous $5 tipper who says if the 4th house doesn't open, or if the house doesn't open up in the first biome, which it's not, you have to go to the house in the 4th biome instead. Act 3 of the game is quick to complete, but it doesn't really give you much direction on what you need to do. So I have to go.
Reading guides, chat,
and
hand holding,
which we
and
will do. ACDC
professional
says,
gamer.
I heard some sort of lower back injury. How does that affect when you were playing VR games or VR games in the future, or moving equipment around the house? My back injury is much better now. I mean, it's never going to permanently go away, but basically in 2007, I was diagnosed with a severely herniated disc.
Oh God, the backstory.
Vertebrae. Okay, and
not the backstory again.
By the way, is the stream working? Because I just had a blip. Is everything all right?
Hey, whatever you feel like doing, Jake Hudson.
Stream's working? We had a weird blip for a second there.
But thank you.
Hopefully it's working now. Okay. Basically, it was very bad. It was to the point where I had shooting pain up and down my right and left legs sometimes. Also,
my mom was changing my diaper and I shit all over her.
I had
Which, guess what?
basically,
Bullshit.
like, loss
You
of
don't remember
control
anything before
sometimes.
roughly the age of 4 or 4.5.
It's not good. It was really bad. And the doctor even said to me, if you hadn't come here now and gotten diagnosed and started treatment immediately, this disc would have ruptured and you might have severely hurt yourself for the rest of your life. So I'm glad that I got diagnosed when I did. Okay?
Well, you didn't do any treatment.
But
You
over
just
the years, I
did
made
nothing.
adjustments to my life and my lifestyle to make it so that my back would not be stressed out. And since I did that, my back has gotten progressively better and better and better. So at one point, you know, I constantly had shooting pain and numbness. Then it started to get better, and now in the last 3-4
The
years,
Seattle
really,
air.
it hasn't bothered me at all, unless I have a day where, for example, I'm on my feet all day long, or I have a day where I'm carrying a lot of heavy stuff for whatever reason,
So never.
or, you know, a stressful day for whatever reason, then I'll notice it again. But in general, my back is not that bad anymore. It doesn't really affect my lifestyle that much on a daily
Well,
basis.
good point, Carter. He may have been
Essentially, I
wearing
just gotta
diapers
be
until he was
careful. I gotta
5 or
be careful not to
older
overexert myself, 'cause if I
because he
do
was
that,
too
I'm
lazy to go to the
gonna
bathroom on his
anyway,
own.
and I'll feel pain. There are some days when all of a sudden I get numbness again. I'm like, oh shit. But as long as I'm
Rocking
more laid
back
back
and
with what
forth
I
on
do,
camera.
it usually doesn't affect me. By the way, I lost a ton of weight since then. Since 2007, I've probably lost about 30-40 pounds. Like, I was at 240 pounds at one point, and that was the big, you know, it was...
Yeah, the grocery bag with a
So,
gallon of milk in
weight
there,
over
dude. There's
time.
8.2 pounds.
Okay, let's read this out loud.
Smothered fire. Cracked triptych. I affix one sun face fragment to another. Reignite the sun.
Parachuting accident resulting in compressed spine.
Alright, so we have
Ow!
the biome, right?
Yikes. Although sitting in a hot tub would help with a
Let's go
bad
to the
back.
fourth biome, then.
Hot tubs are
House there.
amazing for bad backs. Love hot tubs. I broke my back in a car accident. I don't whine as much as this little bitch does.
Where's the ship? To the right. Okay.
Broke 3 lumbar vertebrae.
I was a big boy back then. I mean, yeah. 240 pounds ain't nothing to shake your head at, man. I was heavy as shit. And, you know, just so many things were fucked up. My knees were fucked up because of it. I constantly would have knee pain and knee issues. And back pain and back issues. So, obviously, I need to make a change in my life. And I did. I stopped overeating. I stopped eating terrible foods.
Eats out every single week. Eats fast food a couple times a week. And I still love
Jordan
his.
says with all the
Oh, we
gaming
forgot
videos,
celery.
future gaming is
So we
gone.
went
I
we
never
got
thought the
McDonald's.
future of gaming was
Oh no, we
gone.
forgot ginger,
I
so we
always
went and
thought VR
got
was
Taco
gaming.
Bell.
Seriously, I always thought it was like.
But
there'll be
then
some that'll
he
be
literally
entertaining,
stated that
immersive,
the Fred Meyer is like 2 blocks from his
it'll
house.
create a level of immersion
Why
in
the
certain kinds of
fuck
games,
are
but I never
you
thought that it would change
going,
anything.
oh no, we don't have
Reality
celery.
hasn't.
We just spent
The best
$20 on
games,
Taco
the
Bell
games that sell the most
instead
are
of
not
just
VR
going to
games.
Fred Meyer and
In fact, VR
getting
games,
celery.
sadly, don't sell as well nearly as any other kind of game. I think it's 2 reasons. Number
VR
one,
is amazing,
you've got
fuck you.
This equipment, expensive equipment that you need in order to do it, and when you have a hurdle like that to even play the game, you're going to have less people who are going to be jumping into that experience. But in addition to just that,
Gotta go to Wendy's to get
got
that
the fact
chili.
VR has a lot of shortcomings. You know, VR.
VR is amazing, fuck
reality,
you.
You need to have a headset on. The headset can cause fatigue. The headset can cause neck pain. The headset can cause sweat. That's uncomfortable, right?
I've been using a VR headset since 2016 when they first came
VR
out.
can actually cause a lot of issues with
Guess what?
orientation.
Zero
Like, when I was
issues.
playing some VR games, some of them I'd be perfectly fine, and others I'd actually get sick to my stomach playing. And obviously, who the hell wants to get sick to their stomach when they're trying to have entertainment, right? You want to relax when you're being entertained. You don't want to feel sick and shit. So I feel like VR, even though maybe there's potential for it to eventually.
I was about to
blow
say,
up, we're just
gaming
not there
consoles
yet.
cost
We need to get
money.
to a point where the equipment isn't intrusive and make you feel like you're uncomfortable doing it.
Damn, Carl. Holla holla for the weight loss. Good
You know what I
you.
mean? Like, there's all these things that I feel are holding it back. By the way, I have 5 now. I can go back and use the thing at the beginning. I have 5 ether. No, VR cannot give you cancer. That's ridiculous. So you got people who are just over the top ridiculous saying that stupid stuff. That's not true, but obviously when I played VR, it was a mixed bag for me because some games I felt were really.
Well, I got
good,
the
and
HTC
some games I
Vive, which
felt
was what?
didn't really add much. Or
Came
they
out during a
didn't, and I
leap
got sick and
year,
didn't feel good, and didn't
so
wanna
I'm
fucking
guessing
play it,
2016.
Like what was that game? It was like supposed to be about all the humans on Earth died, and you were the last one. You were representative of the humans. You were being taught by like planet Earth that humans destroyed the planet and shit. But basically, it was a horror game. There was monsters chasing you and shit. And
Yeah, he's really boring to actually sit down and watch.
but about halfway through, I couldn't really play it regularly anymore because I was getting sick constantly. Really, I was like feeling like I had to barf playing the game. What I feel is that VR will eventually maybe take off, but it needs to be advanced further than it is. You need to have, instead of a giant headset, maybe just glasses that cover your eyes so you feel like you're immersed, but it doesn't necessarily have to weigh down your neck or whatever, and basically find a way to not make it feel.
I love my
make you
HTC
feel
Vive.
sick. And
I love
I think
VR.
that's the biggest problem because if you understand how VR works, all right, VR is creating a perspective. You're trying to basically fool your body. Oh, I didn't know this hurts you. I didn't know that. You're trying to fool your body.
Yeah, Tyrone giving Cat that Mass Effect, dude.
Not have it, and it does it through various different means. But when you do that, your body reacts as if those things are really happening. So, for example, if your body is seeing something that's not really happening, your body actually thinks that you're poisoned or you're hallucinating. And what it will then do is try to purge that from your body. So if your body says, oh, you're seeing a roller coaster, but you logically know you're not on a roller coaster. Your body says, oh, you're poisoned, you're hallucinating, and it makes you sick to your stomach so you'll vomit and get the poison out of your body.
That is
It's
not.
actually natural.
No. Nope. I'm
Defense
going to mute him real quick so I can explain what happens with the
That's
VR.
why you get sick when you do VR.
In the 1970s, fighter pilots started training in simulators. They would get what is called simulator sickness, aka sim sickness. Holy shit! Holla holla for the dollar Swedish drama! Anyways, back to what I was talking about. And no one had ever encountered simulator sickness before because the technology for it didn't exist until the 70s with the flight simulators that they were using. What motion sickness is, you're in a car, you're reading a book. Your eyes are staring at a stationary object saying, we're not moving. But your ears going, hey, we're in a moving vehicle. We're in a moving vehicle. We're moving. That causes motion sickness. What sim sickness is, your eyes, oh, you're in a fighter jet. You're on a roller coaster. You're walking. But you're in your ear going, no, we're stationary. That is what causes sim sickness. Is your eyes saying that you're moving, but your inner ear saying you're not. While motion sickness is your inner ear saying, hey, we're moving, while your eyes say you're not because you're reading a book or staring at your phone. Has nothing to do with hallucinations being poisoned. Has everything to do with your eyes and your inner ear being disconnected because, again, you're in a car, you're reading something on your phone, but you're in a car and your inner ear's like, hey, we're moving, but your eyes say, no, we're not. Or again, with sim sickness, you're on a roller coaster, your eyes are showing you that you're going up and down the hills and going through loops, but your ear's going, dude, you're sitting down in a stationary chair. No, you're not. That's why VR has the blink style movement, or if you stand and you move, like I've noticed games that have a smooth motion. If I'm standing and like kind of act like I'm walking a little bit as it moves, I don't get as sick because the standing and acting like you're walking helps trick your inner ear into thinking that you're moving, which is what your eyes are showing. Yeah, because I don't get motion sickness. I do not get motion sickness at all. But I get really bad sim sickness for some reason. But it's like, all right, well, since I know what simulator sickness is, how do you alleviate it? Dramamine, same thing you take for motion sickness. And again, if you're doing something that has smooth motion, stand up, walk, move with it to trick your inner ear into thinking that you're moving. Yeah, the brain gets confused because No, your eyes are telling you you're on a roller coaster going up and down, but your inner ear is saying, no, you're stationary, you're sitting in a chair. So yes, it has nothing to do with hallucinations and being poisoned. It only does between simulator sickness from VR or a flight simulator or whatever else that they use, and motion sickness is that it switches. Inner ear saying you're moving, but your eyes saying you're not, or your eyes saying you're moving, but your inner ear is saying you're not. It has nothing to do with hallucinations. It has nothing to do with poison. Nothing to do with any of that bullshit that he just said. All right, back to his bullshit.
Really, the whole point was I was telling you it was bad. And it was a kid's show. Like, this show was for kids. And it was like, all the kids... Why are kids responsible for this? I guess what it is, they were trying to teach the new generation coming up about this stuff. But I guess the current generation, the adults have given up. The adults are like, well, the planet's fucked. The planet's completely, destroyed. So, we really fucked the planet up. Maybe if we tell the kids that it's bad, maybe this will fix it. By the way, I can now run through here, no problem, see? I don't have a key.
I say, I just got done after muting him, so I don't know what he's talking about.
No problem, I don't have a key to open the door. That sucks. I wish I had a key to see what was in there. Oh well. Anyway, so what do I think of Captain Planet? I thought it was a super
Captain
cheesy
Planet,
show.
he's
I
our
did. I thought it was
hero.
really cheesy.
Gonna turn pollution
And
down
it
to
was fun watch. I
zero.
liked the theme song, and I liked that the kids had superpowers that were elements and stuff.
Yeah, then your hair's,
I never
which is
did the
if you
series
get hit in
that
the,
I
like
would
someone like
watch,
smacks you on the
I really
ears,
liked.
it'll fuck up equilibrium because it fucks with your
Watch it, but it was like, oh yeah, I would
balance and all that.
No, I'll watch it casually when it's on. Oh, what am I doing? It's not an enemy.
So he was talking about Captain Planet.
What the fuck? The turret came out of nowhere. Well, that was annoying. These turrets are all laser turrets. What was that? I don't know what that was.
Again, yeah, like
Oh my
it's
God.
like someone comes up to you and smacks you on both sides of the head at the same time. It'll fuck up your balance for a bit, depending on how hard, how sensitive
There's
it
one of those
is.
jellyfish things in here. Oh no, you know what it is? One of the turrets is shooting those rings. Oh, room of turrets. Oh, I got health in a
Stationary
minute.
Ninja, how you doing?
Where's the turret shooting these fucking rings? I don't see it. Where the fuck is it, man? Is it
Yeah, I guess y'all
or something?
discombobulated. That's a great word. I don't care what anyone says. Discombobulated is an amazing word.
Says I
Ooh,
killed
text
everything, wow.
message.
Where is the thing that was shooting the rings?
Game night. Ooh.
What the hell?
And food.
I'm confused.
I might have to get ready for that.
I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, the villain tipped me $10. Said, "What's up? What's the origin of your back pain? Was it playing Super Turbo for long hours or lifting heavy weights?" No, and in reality, I don't know what really caused it.
I thought it was your car accident.
You know, tons of different theories.
Or was it?
When I was young, I got into a
Go ahead,
car
Kaluth.
accident. And since then, I always noticed that every once in a while I would have back pain. I mean, could that have been the original thing that caused my back and started the whole thing and compounded it? I don't know.
Second shift? Damn.
I can tell you the day when I realized I had it was I went to play football with my friends. My people who normally I would play like Street Fighter and stuff with, but they had a get-together at a local park.
If your back was hurt,
and they
you
were
would
playing,
know automatically. There was no, yeah, I was playing
It was a
football
flag-
like a
it was
month
flag- I
later.
think someone had brought flags
No.
and everything. And we had a cookout, and we were playing football and everything. And I had a ton of fun, and I went home, and when I got home, I was in excruciating
And he also
pain.
blamed
I
carrying
don't know
books in
what
his
happened.
backpack.
Like, I was like, what the fuck? Like, this has never happened to me before. And after then, my back was never the same. That was like the definitive time. Now, by the way, did I get tackled? No, it wasn't tackle football. So it wasn't like I was, oh god, I really hurt myself or anything. It was just like running around, catching a ball.
And Living
grabbing
Color
the
gave
flag
Jim
off
Carrey a
someone, whatever.
star.
That's all it was. So I don't know how I hurt myself so badly doing it. I can't imagine that it was from that one game.
Yeah, he burned half his face
know?
and the car was covered like a piece
I
of
would think that
paper.
it was from
But he walked away from it.
over
Like,
time, my back was really
right.
sore, and then when I was doing that
Bullshit.
game, somehow I irritated it really badly. You know. By the way, for the first time, I can actually go underwater here. First time ever I can do this. I got a cube. Sweet. This will unlock a permanent upgrade. An Obolite Seeker. Because I have to get to a cube machine to use that.
And how do you get your backer without tackling? And again, if you hurt your back, you know you hurt your back. There is no... Yeah, I know, like 6 months later I was playing football. Oh, hey, my back hurts now. He has not mentioned Mid-First Bank yet.
Well, I don't know.
And he probably won't. He's got to...
Probably play it this week.
In his mind, I'm sure he thinks, I got my bankruptcy, so I'm good, guys. I don't have to worry about it. They can't do anything to me, me, because I got my bankruptcy, dude.
Going to try to find the house.
Can't wait for him to find out just how wrong he is.
Room with the orb.
Very wrong on that.
Hard times have come. Here, but now they're gone.
So when I pulled a muscle in my back at work, knew it immediately. It's like, I'll go home and I'll sleep it off. I'm in bed, like, man, I need to pee. I need to get up and go, uh-oh. I cannot sit up. What the fuck? I had to, like, crawl. I had to use my feet to, like, crawl myself sideways. Then crawl myself towards the edge of the bed. Then eventually, when I had enough of my body on the other side, like, off the bed, it propped me up so I was standing up. It's like, man, it's a good thing I only had to pee. If I had to sit down on the toilet, I was not getting back
What on
up.
earth? She's nuts.
So I got in my car, went to not emergency room, urgent care. And they gave me a muscle relaxer and a shot.
Is that
Like,
permanent?
goddamn, that hurt like hell.
Hold on a second. Is that a permanent upgrade? No, I guess not.
It's going to be 50-50. Mid-First Bank, if they come after him, he's fucked. But they may not go after him, and that's going to be the $27,000 fundraiser question. Do they go after him or not? If they go after him, yeah, he's going to be boned.
No, I guess
But
it's
they may not do that.
It would have been cool if that was a permanent unlock, but I don't think it is. Okay. You know, I could really use a healing item, just saying.
Just saying, I could use a healing item, guys. Send me $10, I'll be able to buy a healing item. What is it, Raziel? Ooh, responded.
Permanent weapon trait. I need, yeah, here we go. Cool. So it's the blue room. Oh, I gotta find a house where I can do anything, which really sucks.
And we gotta wait until July 29th is when, like, all the... all the core stuff goes through. So it'll be August. We have to wait to see if he starts begging for $29,000.
Yeah, we did all these memories before. Oh, I can now go to a new area. Look, I've never been over there before.
Eee! Ow, Razo, that sounds painful.
I didn't have the ability to see the unseen platform yet. Now I can do this. So what is this?
Ow!
It's her.
Ugh, that sounds
Or no,
painful,
it's
Raziel.
her mom, I guess, right? Supposed to be the
Duh.
Ah, so it wasn't the grapple. It was the invisible platform I needed to get. Cool. Yeah, look, there she is.
So we gotta wait and see until
Yeah,
August.
thank you.
Because I'm gonna love when it's August. Like, I don't get it, guys. I got my bankruptcy. They can't be coming after me. This is illegal. People point out, bankruptcy gets rid of unsecured debt. Your
It's obviously
condo was not an unsecured debt. It was a secured debt. No, that's not how it works.
50%. Okay,
Reeee.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. Yes, of course, I thought the air in Seattle fixed my back injury. I totally wasn't just, like, being silly when I said that. I seriously thought it was the Seattle air that cured my back. Fucking idiot. Dunce. Oh, my God.
So it's so easy to, what you call it, impersonate people on YouTube.
Alright. Optional door over there. Well, one of my artifacts just broke. I think I got all the oval lights. Yeah, I got them all. Okay. Alright.
Because I don't see DSP in his chat. I mean, at the beginning of the streams, he'll be in his chat because he'll be saying, "Oh, hello everyone. I'll be starting the music in 5 minutes."
There we go.
That's about it.
Simple bubbles of the game reminds me of Control. Would I agree? In some ways, yeah. I would say sometimes there's just the creepiness of the plot, the fact that the plot is so out there, kind of like a fringe theory thing, right? I would say yes. The gameplay, absolutely not. The gameplay of this game is leaps and bounds better than Control. I feel. Some may agree, some may disagree. The Challenger, isn't it? Oh crap. This sucks.
1 second.
Wow, I couldn't move. I was stuck. I couldn't go in there. How stupid was that? That was incredibly stupid. I took insane damage and I'm probably gonna die.
And back. See how easy it is to mute on OBS DSP? So when you start hacking and coughing, you don't have your whole chat hear you.
Oh my god, there's no health in this room anywhere. This sucks.
I think went on Twitter. Yeah, just people bringing up that you might be boned with the mid-first bank thing because guess what? It's
Oh
a
my
secured
God,
debt, not
seriously?
unsecured debt, so he's
Oh my god,
fucked.
so far he dashed. So that was a waste of 54 minutes. Yep, that was a complete waste of 54 minutes.
That's been a
Never
complete
found
waste
out.
of your entire life.
I keep going.
Great. 54 minutes, 0 progress.
Him crying, throwing a fit, begging for tips. Nothing new, Sandrock.
Every way out is another cycle.
Sucks, but what can you do? That's the fucking game. Like that is the game. So now I gotta keep going through this 4th stage until I eventually find the house. And then it'll tell me to finally do the challenge room keys or whatever. But I can't even do anything. I can't make any progress till I find the fucking house. Wow. Great. Oh, Oblight's shack, I don't have enough.
Ooh, just barely made it that time.
Oh, my nose itches. Oh, look, a stupid ass impersonator. Let's get this fucker out of here.
There was a fake DSP in there and he just got banned. Yeah, DSP gaming just got banned because it was a fake one.
I don't know how this gun works here. I tried it. It seems very odd. See how weird it is? like single shots or whatever.
Why aren't your mods doing? Oh, because your mods aren't there because you don't pay them. This was to show up and do it for the love of something, I guess.
I need health, but I don't see any.
Oh, keep getting
I like
killed.
slow health.
I love when he gets so frustrated that he just says, "Fuck it, I'm done. I'm going on break, guys."
Underwater thing will always have a queue.
Holla holla ANP with a membership.
Fucking guy followed me. What a dick. This gun sucks. This gun sucks because if you miss the shot, you get fucked.
Don't forget, you now get access to exclusive emotes like the cat emote, the Benji, Space
What it
Cat,
is the bullets
and
have to come back
my
to you and
hat.
shoot them. You see that? You fire the weapon and the bullets have to be returned. Which is terrible.
DSP Gaming's in my chat.
That's a
Hi,
weird
DSP
fucking
Gaming.
Where the hell
Please
is their health? I
pin
don't see any health.
message.
It claims there's health here, but I'm not seeing it. I need it.
Got banned, guys. DSP got banned in his own chat.
God.
The owl goes hoot,
Ah,
hoot, hoot. Easily amused,
That tiny bit of
amused,
health.
amused.
you dicks. Couldn't you give me more than that? Well, I'm using it. I need the shield.
I say he banned Derek and he also banned Nightbot for a little bit.
I guess we just gotta go through this other door.
Thought that was
Oh,
hilarious that he
sweet.
accidentally
Man,
banned
the pickle suit.
Nightbot.
Has $75 to keep up the good work. Looking forward to Fall New Vegas Marathon stream. Yeah, it should be a good time. On Tuesday, it should be a good time where you guys are going to help me to figure out exactly what kind of a build I should do this time around to make it different from my first couple of runs there. It should be a good one.
I
Oh,
loved
actually,
Fallout
hold on a
3,
second.
got platinum on it.
With
Tried playing Fallout New
Payday,
Vegas,
just
couldn't beat it
$2
because it
for
kept
specific
crashing and
concept, but
bugging out
roguelike
and
horror shooter
wiping all my
Vegas.
weapons.
Yeah, I feel like
Multiple times
like
it
I
did
said,
it.
over the time
So I said, no, I'm done.
I
Goodbye.
really feel that like the game would have been better if it were not a roguelike. I'm not saying that roguelikes don't work. I'm saying that this game as a roguelike
He
isn't
sent
good because there's not enough plot
a
development.
form letter or something like that to the
It
bus
just feels
company
like, remember,
demanding they
like,
pay
by the
for
time
his
I did
pain
the
and
third world,
suffering.
I had no.
But it's
there
like,
was no
dude, you
plot
have to go to
development in the game
court
like
for
10
that.
hours of gameplay.
And they will destroy you.
Like now I understand I'm dying. I'm
I-
you know, that's my fault, but
I can't
whatever.
imagine.
couldn't there
Like, the
have been like
Bus company has
people-
specific lawyers and all that for shit like this because it happens all the time when people try to scam them.
Why couldn't there
And
have
they're
been
like, no,
plot development
fuck you.
Even when I failed, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if I was sucking and dying, why couldn't it give you a little bit extra plot? Right?
Extra plot, guys, and he's giving me extra plots that I'll ignore and completely forget as soon as the stream's over.
It would at least feel like you're working towards something, but no, the game's just like, no, you have to progress to get plot, and so if you keep dying and failing and not advancing.
As my favorite part of Fallout New Vegas was like,
So
oh, if they
essentially,
get
I
a
wasted hours of
89 or higher, the
progress,
dev
right?
company gets a bonus. Gets an 87. I was like, well, they probably would have gotten an 89 or higher if there weren't so many damn fucking bugs.
So it's those guys that were doing the rings. Oh.
And mind you, they didn't even have to eliminate all the bugs, just all the bugs in like the first 10 hours of the
I
game.
didn't understand that.
That's about
earlier.
as
I
far
thought
as
it was a
game
turret or something in the
reviewers
first
get
those
into a
times.
game. About 10 hours and then they give up.
I really could use some help.
I could use health, guys.
Saying.
You know, the best way to get me health is by tipping me. This is another $101, guys. And I'll be able to afford food tomorrow during my day off.
Oh, this modified sidearm will have burst fire and homing missile and
Started
travel.
Fallout 4,
I'm gonna go with
got
the
through like the
modified
character creation and the tutorial at the very beginning, and then got distracted and then went back to it.
Alright, at least I got health.
And mind you, like, I got all the DLC and shit for it. I just never went back to it. Completely forgot about it.
I don't have a key. So without a key, I can't open... Oh, wait, I do have a key. Never mind. I have a key. I can see what's in here. I've never been in this room before.
I never had an issue with bugs in Fallout 3, though. It was this New Vegas where it was just constantly crash, crash, wipe out your weapons, crash, wipe out your items, crash. Oh, hey, wipe out your weapons again.
Which I don't want. Alright, my current one reduces malfunction probability, increases the chance of finding malignant items. That's actually a good trade-off. Shout out to Jack
Definitely need
Norris,
Derek to step it up, huh?
who tipped me $2
Although
for
Derek
two
said in
days.
chat that his mom's gonna buy him a membership
Did that,
soon.
Jack? And there was none. Which
What
means I
does
have to
the
find
box
house in Act
say?
4
Give me
before the
chocolates.
cutscene. That's what I'm working
Oh
on.
wait, no, that video got blocked worldwide on YouTube, so I had to
Only
post it
Iced
somewhere
Coffee.
else.
Timmy $1. It says vest tie. All right, thank you, Only Iced Coffee, for allowing me to hit the $100 vest reward tier.
Oh, I see. Step it up.
And now we got to decide what vest to wear.
Everyone's vote platinum.
We have to decide what vest to wear.
Platinum, 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 platinum.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Yesterday I wore red.
Yeah, but VTubers are real gamers, unlike
Camo.
DSP.
I'm wearing a dark blue shirt. Okay. All right. The original and best. All right, very nice.
No, platinum's the best. Fuck you.
I was catching last night's Street Fighter action on YouTube this morning. The Balrog turret punches were hype, especially the final one I landed. Good shit. That was insane. I have never landed a final turn punch until last night. Seriously, I never have. It takes so long to charge it that you rarely get to use it, and when you finally get to use it, it almost always misses. I couldn't believe I hit it.
God damn it.
Not like
Oh my
I
God.
say, I hit
Terrible,
it
the worst.
In my
Yeah, Buzz is
lifetime.
getting
There you
together
go.
for
Thank you, Big Papa.
game night. Play more Call of Duty.
All right.
So we got the Zombie Chronicle edition.
All right. I'm not gonna grab.
So I have to remember to bring my controller over because he doesn't have enough controllers.
So I wasted
I'll
eight.
bring over the Whitewood.
Okay.
It really makes you wonder, like, what does OIC do for a living that he's able to afford? Just giving DSP all this money.
All right, so we're heading into our second hour of Returnal. I have made absolutely no progress at all. Zero.
But it's the game's fault he's made zero progress. It's not his
Nothing I can
fault.
really do about that either. You know, that's how the game is sometimes. You get a bad run, you get a bad RNG, bad loadout, whatever, and that's pretty much exactly what's happened here.
Not the RNG. RNG. It wouldn't surprise me if he was a trust fund baby.
Excuse me. Aha, some kind of reward, right? Picking up resin gives you a shield.
Exactly, Raziel.
This
That's
was one of the
what
reasons
his
why I was able to turbo through the
Patreon's
game.
been about for the majority of
Picking
its
up a resin giving
existence.
you a shield is
And all he does is,
tremendous.
alright, we'll make it $2. Completely forget about it. And who's going to notice $2 on that bank
Resin's
statement?
everywhere. You know, you're constantly picking up resins. So you're always getting an extra shield hit. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, but then he's got to pay off the credit
I would
card.
say it is, but that doesn't necessarily mean that it's a great game. You know what I mean? Like, it's memorable because it's a mainstream... Oh, I found it. Nice. It's memorable because it's a mainstream roguelike game with AAA production value.
Roguelike, guys. Well, I don't know how much I hate
I would say
roguelikes.
people will always say it's a mixed bag. Some people will say they really love it, and other people will say, nah, I didn't really like it. There's
Snort.
definitely things about it I like, and there's things about it I dislike. But guess what? We made it. Here we go. We're going to do a new scene inside the house. Here we go.
Gonna max out his credit cards and declare bankruptcy. Perfect.
So we're getting progress, finally.
Someone else is here.
Yeah, look, the door's broken. The door was busted open. Huh.
Oh no. It's gonna be music. He's gonna start screaming over it. Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be copyrighted.
It's Don't Fear the Reaper. Yeah, it's Don't Fear the Reaper. Well, we're definitely gonna get a content ID match on this one, guys. It's a
Called
great
it.
song, but of course I'm gonna lose
Called
my money
it.
on this fucking video because
Oh, now I'm gonna lose all my money off this video. The pennies that you say it is.
cube. I think when you break those cubes, that's what advances the plot, actually.
Run away,
That's
DSP,
right, more
run
cowbell.
away.
It's the more cowbell joke from SNL.
Definitely need
Oh,
more
look.
cowbell. Oh shit.
Hello.
Hello.
I won't let you leave again.
Give me a hug. What's for dinner? Actually, today we're having Asian or Japanese style curry, which we haven't had in many, many years. Many years. Many, many months. I think last time we actually had it was last year. Go back in this
Hogan.
room again.
Octo, where did you go? I'm all alone now.
All by myself.
Play with your blocks. Be quiet.
Darth Vader. You don't know the power
Especially
of the
the
dark
PS5.
side.
How'd they get a PS5? How did they manage to get one? Bullshit.
Alright, that was actually kind of funny.
I couldn't latch the other one.
The other one. She's talking about the seatbelt from the car accident. I think the kid died. I think this kid died in the car accident.
I get a little jealous with that
Somehow,
room.
by
I
some
kind of want that
weird
room.
thing, got sucked into this parallel universe or some shit.
Oh, he would definitely bitch slap this kid, especially for having a PS5 when he couldn't get one.
Where are you? Quiet, quiet. Don't let the
New
monster
door
hear.
open.
Don't let
Don't
the
let
monster
the monster
hear.
hear. What monster?
Octo? Octo?
Dun 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 dun
Haven't been in this room
dun
yet.
dun
Kitchen.
dun dun dun.
Oh, wait, we were
dun,
in the kitchen
dun,
once. Never
dun,
mind.
dun,
We're
dun,
able
dun,
to-
dun, 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 dun,
Octo,
dun.
from here.
Mid first bank.
There's Octo on the floor. Anything else in here? The lighting
I
is
highly doubt he's Hunter
totally
Biden.
different.
Octo,
It's money to be spending on crack.
the dark will drink you. Octo,
The dark will drink you? Kind of a weird thing for a kid to say, no?
oh, Octo, don't disappear again.
Stare at chat, ignore the game. Stare at chat, ignore the game.
The monster is waking up. We gotta hide. Help me find the submarine's entrance.
The what?
We have to escape, Octo.
Whoa, what the fuck? Look at that.
Come on. Beat his ass.
Alright, sucked in the TV. Very nice.
Octo? Octo?
This is about to get banned. DSP Gaming, do you get visions about the Wolverine toy?
What is it supposed to signify? What is going on in this game, man?
No. No.
What the fuck, dude?
Octo.
Got him.
What the hell? What is I don't know how you're supposed to piece this together. I don't know how you're supposed to
Please
understand what's
stay
going
and help
on. I don't get it.
I'm not scared.
It's just like when he laughed at Clementine having to soap her wound after being bit by a dog. He loved laughing at that.
What the hell?
I destroyed Helios. That means I'm the cause of everything. Of course. I understand now.
What?
This is why I'm
Dun
here.
dun dun. It's all your fault.
What? Child's watch. It doesn't want to let you go. What the fuck? How could she shoot down Helios when she's in Helios? Because of the time loop. This is so stupid. Oh my god. Where's the child's watch?
I don't understand time loops, guys. It's stupid.
Doesn't explain anything. It just says child's watch doesn't want to let you go, but it doesn't say what it does.
It's
Huh.
a watch.
I don't know, man. What?
Gee, I wonder what a watch does,
Where are we
DSP.
right now? Oh, there's a high up platform. See that? We're at a high up platform above the house.
Quizzy did everything correct, dude. You're supposed to laugh at a child
now that we've
suffering,
done that-
right? Right?
Now, can
Wrong.
we get the sun keys? Is that what we're supposed to be doing? Because the game hasn't explained that or anything.
But the
Right.
guide you read should have explained it, right?
Anyone know?
I want to have a guide to help me.
What else should we continue on? Not know what the fuck I'm doing. Does anyone know what I'm supposed to be doing now? Am I going for the sun keys now, or there's the boss door? There's another house sequence. How do I activate it?
Probably by finding the house.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. The game isn't explaining anything right now.
So I need you, that's right,
Field
you, the
versus
chat, to tell me what to
there's a
do.
sun key now in every biome. We gotta hunt them down, but the game didn't tell me to do that yet. Can I do that yet? Memories of the family are severed. Leprosy of the mind that sees an astronaut that may or may not be there outside the car. Constantly on the verge of reaching Helios. Watching me enter the house before he descends the staircase. I have no idea what to do.
He's always going to be lost because he doesn't pay attention to anything.
I only have 140, so I don't have enough to really get anything good. No.
Oh, my buddy wants to do a game night and barbecue and all that, so looks like I'm going to let you guys go.
It'd be nice to get the astronaut, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah, if he could get the game to play
I guess
itself
I
while he
didn't
acted
go
like
through
he was
the
playing
door,
it,
if I do,
he
then I
would.
go to the
But he
cube
can't
room and I
yet.
get this cube, at least, to get it.
That's going to come out eventually, I'm
Outside of
sure.
that, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Alright. Well, unfortunately, DSP, you are boring as shit. I say you get some gold dust during his pre-stream, but generally you don't get much out of the, what'd you call it, actual gameplay because he's just so boring. Yeah, but he wants to do a game night and barbecue and all that, so I'm going to be going, getting in a shower and all that, getting ready for that, and heading out. Just going to say, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I was able to entertain you. And I know reading off your chat without money being attached is a big no-no in the DSP world, but I like talking to you guys. Yes, we need Mole to come and save the day. And holla holla for the Pounder, Sniff Burnett, Adachi, Hudson, Swedish Rama, and AMP for the cheers, or not cheers, the super chats, the tips, the memberships. And of course, thank you to everyone who has shown up. Again, hopefully I was able to entertain you. Make sure you hit that like button. Get the like button to 1,000. Maybe not. Anyways, that guys, I'm going to let you go. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.